video component, it pulls up all of the boxes, and you can turn on camera in the bottom left.
You know what?
I'm gonna pour myself a whiskey.
Nice. I got myself a Coors Light.
Classy.
Uh-huh. Also, just another note reminder that I am streaming. I will not put your videos on the stream.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, what's up, Louis?
Probably much more likely to. Oh wait, are people?
Are you back home?
Oh my God, Louis, you're so hip. What the fuck? Let me see your face. Okay, fine. I'll do this. I haven't seen you guys in forever. Adam, you've won.
Yeah, I stopped shaving because I haven't been going outside because of Corona. So it's
Me over, Adam.
It's all
No,
about
I do really enjoy this.
Here.
Thank you for this suggestion. I do enjoy this.
Get a big old mic.
I did put on a shirt though.
Yes,
I was not wearing a shirt earlier.
You're gonna see a lot of skin.
I can't put that on my stream anyway. that breaks the Twitch guidelines.
Wait, no, there's the guideline.
And we got Pierre. Nice.
Wait, why does everyone else's hair look great? Fuck all of you.
Dude, I don't know if you can see it. I got a reverse mohawk.
That's a wicked nice apartment, Pierre. Do you live alone?
I do, yes.
I
Dang.
do, yes. Pierre's like, yes, my field and my specialty is awesome. I am on fleek right now.
Is this
It's
the
neighborhood.
microphone in the top right? Is that a Blue Yeti?
This is a Blue Yeti. Yep.
Nice.
Wow. Gabe can identify it from this obscure angle.
It's a bit of an industry standard. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta know my microphones if I want to
How
be.
can I get everybody at once? I only get like active speaker. I only get Elijah.
Top right.
There's nothing wrong with that, Pierre.
Top right.
You
Top
implying-
right. There's a box that says focus.
I like it a lot. Box that says. Focus.
Of the Discord window, there's like similar to like how
here's a-
Zoom functions.
We've got Adam
This
Ceiling.
is my quarantine outfit. Is my
We've got
sweatpants,
Elijah.
What's up?
loose ass tank top, and
And,
some kind of ratty switch.
Hey.
I'm just plugging wires in.
No, I did a little trim actually yesterday, so that's why it's.
Guys, I grew out my mustache for like 3 or 4 weeks for a bit, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. It was horrible. I mean, everyone I knew and saw was doing it. Like there are at least 3 different people who all decided to do it, and I caved to the pressure. But like,
Nah,
no.
not about it. Not about it.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
I keep my scruff for sure because I talk with like I have to interact with a lot of people at the state and and I need to look not like a 5-year-old, so I
Just
keep
like an old boy.
yeah I have to. Literally I noticed the
It does.
difference. I noticed the
If you would
difference.
show his face, yeah, there is a difference.
You can go on my stream and see my face.
Louis, you drink straight vodka? That's crazy.
That is a fantastic mug. What is that?
It is a Mike's Donuts mug.
Oh,
It is
nice.
my local chain, Mike's Donuts. It's not a chain. It has one store and then one little like kiosk set up in a tea station in Boston. But they're local, and I bought this, to support them.
Yeah, not that they need too much support, but I appreciate it.
They do. They're a local store. It's just these nice women who speak this sort of like either Balkan or Eastern European language that I can't quite suss out. Neither
Oh.
Tim nor I can
A
figure
Balkan
out
language?
which language they're speaking.
I thought
We think it might be Polish because apparently the donut is from Poland. But that's as far. That's all our deductive reasoning so far.
I don't know.
that's all your deductive reasoning. That's funny. All right.
Pierre, your camera makes your place look mahoosive.
It's
It's like what you want when you like
Here's
take
like-
photos of, like the
wide
apartment.
angle.
Because
No, it's
wide angle like it's bigger than it is.
I mean,
You have like a wide angle lens. Like it looks.
it's a
the
Logitech
view is huge.
I'm just in
HD
my room.
1080p camera. I don't know.
It's a good camera.
Oh, you-
It's good for
Fancy
work.
setup. All right. So, if you hooligans, you yahoos are done dicking around, I'll get us statted.
I'm gonna close this out.
All right.
Okay.
I am gonna play the music, so make sure your ears, drums are readies. Wait, I gotta get up my intro crawl.
My nervous R2.
Oh, it's so cute. The bot gets its own little gallery.
I
view.
know, right? Mystery! Our heroes find themselves on the Shadowport Tanquilla Beach. Here, Yogi and Kiev found a cantina with. That's not what I meant to say. Sorry, I messed up. Yogi's, which satisfied Yogi's itch for a chance and lack of change in his pocket. Meanwhile, Kakui and Raybar search for paint and leads on the ex-Imperial happenings. The initial effort yielded more info than paint, and Kakui was quick to find the parts he needed to overhaul the Lazy Bantha. We rejoin our heroes on the freshly painted ship, aptly named the Rancor's Pass, as they discuss plans to learn more about the renowned mechanic, Sprang.
Dun dun dun.
Gabe,
Yeah,
Gabe, what's
Gabe,
your
you renamed my ship, bro.
the Rancor's Pass? Oh, fuck. Wrath on... Off to a fantastic start.
Blindside, you sandbag me, dude.
All right, I'm instituting this new rule where you have to drink if you fuck up.
Gabe, we're the only two drinking, I think.
I mean, I'll be.
It's a little. Yeah, it's a
I'll
little,
be right back.
It's only 5 p.m.
Yeah, I think it just.
It's
turned
5
off.
p.m. somewhere. That's literally the saying.
Yeah,
That's a good call actually. But Gabe, what's your Twitch stream link?
It's just twitch.tv/Deadly Quaker.
Not gonna lie, I saw Nino in the Discord, and I thought we were gonna be playing with Nino today. And I was super hyped.
Oh no, it's not that good.
Oh, here he is.
I might try and bring me back in. Is the
Oh.
quality okay? I'm getting notification that I'm having drop in frame rates.
I think it's great. There's like a
Really
weird
fine right now.
Street Fighter on your face though.
There's a what?
There's like a Street Fighter on your face or somebody.
Do you watch Gabe's stream while we do this?
I am now because I wanted to see.
I now don't have Roll 20 up. I'm looking through his screen.
Okay, no, I had to grant some random crap, and now it's back. Anyway, that's fine. All right.
Baby, I'm back.
You've got a whiteboard you can do like a
Oh, yeah,
diagram. for?
yes. I had to buy a whiteboard because whiteboards are literally my favorite thing in the world. So
That's Elijah's special power.
yeah, yeah, we talked about that the other day. So I do like introductory questions when I'm like facilitating youth groups, and one of them is if you could have like use the superpower you can't fight crime with, what would it be? And I always reference Elijah's answer and Adam, your answer that you answered one time on the bus as we were going downtown of being able to get chocolate, a dark chocolate, or something like that.
Chocolate milk from the finger, but yeah.
From the finger. It must be suckled.
It must
No,
be
no.
some-
Something
Barbarian,
comes
you
out from the
unscrew the fingertip.
That's too funny. That's too funny. That reminds me. So on my birthday, I got to talk to Julia Boyer for the first time in a really long time, and she yeah, you were there, E.
Oh yeah, right. That's
Where was I?
Right next to me on the couch. But she asked a phenomenal intro question that she said, if you could have any condiment come out of your left pinky finger, what condiment would you choose and why?
Oh man,
no, sriracha
Mustard
all the
for sure.
way.
sriracha. Yeah.
Barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's honey
Yeah.
barbecue
Yeah.
sauce, hands down, hands down.
Sweet Walla Walla onion mustard.
That's so specific.
Yo, mustard day, bump it.
I went on about it the other day. Anyway, sorry.
I think there's no apologies necessary. All right, so we open on Tanquilla Beach, which is a shadow port resting inside of an asteroid. I will repost so you all can see in the Discord what I'm talking about. It's a little bit bigger than this, and your ship is docked inside one of the docking bays of this shadow port. And we open on the morning after Kakui overhauling and fixing up the ship along with a special paint job. and now we see a green. It's accented in green and yellows with vines and tendrils all across its hull.
My baby.
Um, and yeah, and so you all are in the conference room. Just a reminder that you all, when we ended last time, you had said you wanted to talk to the mechanic Sprang, who is renowned and has some connections with Tenloss, has worked on and outfitted ships for the Tenloss Corporation. So yeah, we open there.
Yes, Sprang. Yes.
So reminder, you all can make knowledge checks to see what you know about Sprang. You can start role playing and talking together at your conference, your beautiful conference table. And I guess none of you have set foot outside yet, so you don't know that Kakui has completely changed the color and things of your ship. And it's the sorry, go ahead.
I think we're out of Tatooine light. I think we need some more.
Let's get the heavy stuff, huh? The Tatooine,
Banquet?
the good vintage. What do you say?
Tatooine banquet.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, champagne and beers.
We got to see if they have any on this godforsaken
That's
place.
highlight. Never mind.
Yeah, I think I know a place got cheap beers.
Okay. You need a buddy to go with you this time.
Yeah, it's a bit scary.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Don't want to get lost again, right?
Yeah, you guys do need a buddy system.
It can only be so far away from you, Yogi.
Now we've got some creds, so we're looking good.
Yeah, we're like actually filthy rich.
You have money. I wouldn't say filthy rich. What do you have? Like
Broke.
you have
This is
7.
the most money I've had since I bought my bowcaster.
I'm saving up for a demolitions kit ×1.
Times one.
Yes,
Fantastic.
it's 400 creds though. It's real big.
Oh, that's some cash, dude. Yeah, I don't even have
Wait,
two.
400? Do you not have 400?
I've got 258.
Yeah, you all have around the same
Oh
amount.
yeah.
What?
Split
I have
for
186. What the
189. You got more. Dude, they cleaned that guy out.
We got extra because we gambled ahead of time.
Did a little dice.
did a
That's
little
true.
dice and stole the man's life savings.
Make a little love.
Hey, he lost his life
I don't mind
savings.
not having or knowing about that.
He lost his life savings in a fair bit. Okay.
That's fantastic. All right. So, does anybody need any other recap about what happened last session? I fucked up the intro royally, but that's all right.
No.
It was a good intro.
Cool. All right. So, what are you doing?
Wait, quick question to people that are on Star Wars sheets. Are you seeing your like ability to move between things? Oh, we're not on Star Wars sheets. We have roll 20.
I mean, Star Wars Sheets is kind of
He's
a
already
nice-
hitting the banquet. This guy.
He's already at the bank. That's
Too
why
much
we're out at
banquet.
Tatooine Light. It's because our man drank it. Do you eat
Yeah.
pour it into your like protein paste cereal or something?
fermented.
The best of cereal.
Oh jeez.
Gross.
It's a milk substitute.
I mean, blue milk is basically Tatooine Light.
Oh man. Nice.
I was looking around for one shots to run last week on Star Wars Day on May the 4th, and found one, just another blue milk run, and I was looking forward to running it. But anyway,
Just another blue monk.
blue monk run, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
Blue-
what are you folks doing? You have wanted to go get more alcohols. Yeah, and feel free to ask me any other questions because we also have the bounty again. Just remember, you have the bounty that you haven't. We're talking about pursuing. So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Okay.
You need to talk
Talk
to the
to-
mechanic.
Talk to
Yep.
Sprang.
You want to talk to Sprang? Do you
Yeah,
want to?
there's Sprang about the mechanic
Guys,
first.
what time is it? Because I stayed up all night painting. I fell asleep in this little section of the
8
area
o'clock.
in the vent system that when I was exploring the ship. There's a spot I found. It's like very cozy, and I fell asleep there.
It's like in Neon Genesis Evangelion, like the person who works on the computer, and they're like, there's all like these cords around them and stuff, and they're just like typing away or something. I think I picture that spot whenever you're like in the innards.
Yeah.
The innards. I love it. I love it. So you're in the conference room, maybe you're choking back some calf. It can be whatever time you want it to be. It's just the day after you did your paint job. So you're sitting around discussing what you want to do. Um, and I heard Raybar say that you wanted to go see Sprang, the mechanic. And I heard Kiev.
Raybar. Lead the way.
I was going to go talk to.
You had some intel
Turbo
on this
first.
guy.
Have you guys seen Turbo? I haven't seen him since yesterday.
Oh yeah, let's find Turbo. And as we walk outside the ship,
Yeah,
who did this? Hooligans have
Feeding our ship. Turbo's going to be pissed.
Turbo. We got to find him right away. This is.
I think it looks kind of good.
Well, from a certain a certain angle, like yeah,
Like, at least it's ours.
that is true.
And do you have the name written across it, E?
Yeah,
Turbo?
Yeah, that image I sent you guys, I don't know if it's been shown.
Yeah, I can.
The session books.
Yeah, I will repost it.
Oh yeah, the Ranathar's passage
Yeah.
from Ranathar's.
Guys, I made that while we were playing.
Oh, that didn't post the picture, but anyway, yeah, it's up
It
here.
doesn't work, the link.
Rats.
Yeah, I'll just pin it. I'll just pin it for us.
Mm-hmm.
Put a pin in it.
And I'm pinning the image that Pierre worked really hard on too.
Oh yeah, thank you for doing that, Pierre.
And I also changed it in Roll20. I changed it so we can see the updated image. It's a little pixely, but that's all right.
It's a little
we like it. We like it.
censored. Actually.
It's a sensor. It's just too glorious. It's too glorious for any eyes to take in. All right.
Droids
So
are really infatuated with
you step off the ship back into the busy spaceport. It never quite dies down. And you look back at your ship, and it's no longer red and rust colored. It is now green, yellowish, with vines and tendrils. And you read the new name of your ship, the Ranthar's Passage. What do you do next?
Get some beer.
No, we need to find Turbo. Yeah, I'm focused, guys.
Wait, I thought Turbo was with us.
Where is he?
Do we have like a life form scanner on this ship? It can
Yeah,
just do a
for
quick
sure.
scan and find him.
For sure. There would be some like general purpose scanners on the ship that you can search in like a short range for life
All
signs.
right. We'll run a search and scrub protocol. Where is that rascal?
He's not needed anymore.
And yeah, you find life signs in the in like kind of like the maintenance shafts that run throughout the ship. Kakwi, where are you?
Plural life signs?
Let's see. Do we have the whole ship layout?
Yeah, I can change image again.
Yo, Lou, is that
Okay.
a new monitor?
All right.
That's great.
Let's see.
A big monitor.
I think I'm sort of like. Let's see. I picked a spot somewhere. I think.
Like up here. You were like up here.
Yeah. It's a little out of the way. You know, I was thinking sort of above, like this area.
I see.
Oh, so like right here?
Game
Yeah, exactly. You can't. Really
So you can like drop down and get to the pilot station quickly from where you're.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
You have like a little nest here.
Generally close. Yeah, he has a nook.
No, this reminds me of the monkey, Annie's boobs from Community.
He has a little nook. He hasn't. He has his scrap there.
He's scrap metal.
collected Scrap. Yeah, he
Nice.
keeps scrap metal.
Nice. And I think at the end of last session, Kiev and Yogi were able to gather a little bit more scrap metal from an information terminal. And so behind you is just, you see like a police droid investigating this terminal that has been stripped entirely of all of its parts. And it's just very befuddled. As you just like over your shoulder is just in the background, this is
Hello.
happening. So
I go up to the police droid.
you're gonna go up to the police droid? Okay.
Hello.
Please remain a distance away from the crime scene. This is none of your concern, citizen.
What? That's mine.
Excuse me?
Why are you touching my things?
This is property of Tanquilla Beach. This is
I
not.
don't see your name on it. Does it say your name?
It does, and he points down, and there's like a serial number, and it says
Oh.
TB 3114121.
Oh. Hey, Yogi.
Hey, what's going on here? What's
Excuse
happening?
This has his name on it.
Who's what?
His name's on this.
on the broken info panel.
Yeah.
So
I thought it had our name, but it has his.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Cry about it?
Excuse me,
Did
I
droids
am a
cry?
droid. I do not cry. Are you implicating yourselves in having information about the destination of the scraps that were stolen from this information terminal?
Information? Why don't you ask the information terminal?
You see it like pause for a moment, and you can hear it's like gears whirring. That would not be possible, as it is no longer functional after
Oh.
it was vandalized.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You know where any beer is around here? We can't use the info panel right now.
There is another info panel, and he points into the spaceport, saying
30
there is
feet
another
away.
information terminal straight ahead where you can learn about the whereabouts of the cantinas and other establishments to purchase alcoholic beverages. Now, please stay away from the crime scene. And he starts setting, or they start setting up like a holographic crime scene tape.
If we find any more broken info panels, we'll bring them here.
Okay.
Please do
Yep.
not move the crime scene. They need to remain where they are to warrant an adequate investigation.
Well, that's why we're helping. We'll bring it to the crime scene.
Please, sir, citizen, do not move criminal activity.
We'll find the culprits. They're very near. I can sense
No, I am the officer of this station. You do not need to apprehend criminals.
We're
Okay.
rangers. We can find criminals.
Oh yeah. We're actually the Rangers.
You see the droid's eyes like start to scan over your badge, and it does a little
Yeah,
computing.
scan this.
And the droid then says, Sector Rangers are Sector Rangers are respected, however, do not warrant official authority over Tanquilla Beach.
Okay. All right. Where do we have authority, if we may ask?
Um, the police droid is just
we don't
like,
know the answer to
I
that.
I do not have the
It's a pop quiz, you know.
proper protocol to answer your question.
All right. Thanks.
We're gonna get some
Yeah.
booze.
This was most unhelpful.
If we find the crooks, we'll tell them that you're looking for them.
Please do not do that. We do not want an
Man,
open
what a
investigation.
spark plug this guy as I walk away.
That was rude.
Did not remember you guys taking it for realized.
All right. So you're going off to find a cantina? Are you going to the one you were at yesterday, or what you
I don't know if
doing?
we can go back there.
Is this all of us? Are we all?
Yeah,
going?
you can all be together. You can all be together now. You're standing.
I'm like still underslept.
All right.
I'm very tired.
All right.
That's terrible about that mechanics.
I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want, you could go to the information terminal and learn about local food and other happenings, or you can try and make like a streetwise check to like navigate the streets and see if you can find something.
We could try that again.
I don't
Yeah.
like exotic food. Where's the nearest Space Wendy's?
Classy broad.
She really is though, isn't she?
All right. Does anybody want to roll streetwise?
streetwise for finding Sprang?
Oh, for Sprang is going to be different than finding a place to eat and get
Oh.
alcohols.
Oh, I can get alcohol. Check. Yeah.
All right.
Alcohol. Make me an alcohol check. It's a custom skill.
Is it just a general eat and get alcohol? Maybe we can do both.
Yeah. No, cantinas will have food and stuff. I have the difficulty programmed into my dice pool. Yep, streetwise, or it could make like a streetwise. Let's just roll streetwise.
Okay. Oh wow, it worked.
Nice. Yeah. So you remember? I think you started leading them to the one you went to yesterday, because I feel like that's something Kiev would do. And along the way, probably Yogi notices where they're going and is like, no, let's not go here. And you divert the party away to another cantina you see along the way. However, as you step inside, it has like a bunch of like neon lights outside, and it's like good food and drink in here with a pointing arrow down inside. And as you walk in, you go down these steps and you end up in like this like almost basement. It's a really low hanging ceiling. You're gonna have to hunch your head, and it's just like kind of like dirty, dark, and it's almost like a nightclub that just stays open 24/7. So there's like some like not pounding music, but like not great pleasant music. And I'm gonna play some in roll 20.
Why are we here?
But you do see like tables and a bar set up that you can sit at. And just FYI, your threat were woven into this, if you were wondering.
Okay.
Gabe, we really don't follow any story that you may have come up with, I have to say.
You know what? I don't prep much.
This place has food, or is it just a club?
No, there's food. There's food. Good food and drink was promised. And I'm sure that's what Kiev eyes landed right on the good food and specifically drink.
Really
There's good drink.
There's good drink at least, yeah.
Okay.
Guaranteed good drink.
All right. So at the bar, you are going to see 1 second. You see a Rhodian behind the bar. So Rhodian, again, are the Greedo species. They're kind of like buggy with ears on the top of their head, big space eyes. And you see them behind the bar just like setting stuff up. We'll say it's like mid-morning-ish in spaceport terms, whatever that means. So there's like the Rhodian behind the bar, and there's just a couple other scattered patrons in the bar. Some of them clearly couldn't leave last night, so they have stayed through the night and are sobering up at one of the tables with some more alcohol. What do you do?
Okay.
Rhodians, they think their space eyes are so cool.
Maybe we can see if they have like an early bird special for us.
So you're approaching the Rhodian?
Sure.
Her back is like to you right now, and she's like setting up the bar and stuff like that.
All right. What do you have, Kate?
I'll have one of those birds you talked about.
Oh, welcome to the Oh, I gotta think of a good cantina name. Welcome to the Rankar's Tooth. What's your poison this morning?
Bird.
You want a bird? What kind of bird? We have keto birds, wampa birds. What's your pleasure?
You make grilled bird?
Well, of course.
Wow. I was just that was just a guess. Like that's awesome.
She reaches across the bar and like holds the front of your shirt and says, "Well, your wish is my command." And she winks one of her big space eyes at you.
Wow.
You
Sure.
look a little
I'll have a
nervous
big
there,
one.
dear. You have a big one.
I'll have two big
Ooh.
ones. Two for me and my bro.
2 big ones for you and your bro. How wonderful. Hey, Trash, we got 2 big ones coming in. Birds, they say.
What'd you say?
Birds, they say.
Okay.
The cook's name's Trash?
Oh, don't worry about it.
No, I don't eat that.
Are these birds vat grown or locally sourced?
That's a wonderful question. I'll go ask the chef.
I'm
I
full of
only,
wonderful questions.
only am interested in vat grown. I don't want any of that filthy microbe
It does have
outdoor.
a nice acidic flavor. Yeah.
Turbo, if you come down to our moon near Tatooine, we got the best wild birds. Like
Yeah.
these birds, when Yogi explodes them with the grenade, you can hardly tell what they were before.
That's fantastic. Oh my god.
Makes a nice potpourri.
Hey, Hunter and Wolf, thanks for the
You
follow,
know, I
buddy.
really don't
Appreciate
like
it. Welcome,
thinking
welcome.
about, you
Enjoy
know,
the
what
game.
it
Ask
was
questions in
before.
chat if you have any.
It was made into food. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Lots of shenanigans
I
going
like
on.
this. I want very processed.
So she comes back and she says, we've got all natural and processed for the little guy. I didn't even see you down there. Oh, you're a cute one.
No, he's still growing up. He hasn't developed full palate.
He's older than all of us.
I'm shooting withering glares. And I'm sleep deprived, and there's pounding music, and this is a shitty, dumb bar. Like, what?
There's nobody in here except a couple.
Booze.
No, that's it. This is all back. This is all just exposition.
All right.
Hey, Hunter, it's
we'll get some drinks.
Fantasy Flight game, Star Wars role-playing game.
We'll have a seat.
Nuggets.
We'll think about moving forward.
Have
Bar. What do you?
oh, just
Yeah,
recently.
space Tetris.
We've been going for about 20 minutes.
Does your meal come with a toy?
You know, if you want Wampa nuggets, you can order through Speeder Eats.
Peter eats.
I didn't ask for Wampa Nuggets.
All right.
What's Speeder Eats?
How fast are they?
Well, depends on this. Depends on your driver. It can go from all ranges, but we got your big ones coming right up.
I hate their service fees.
Forget sector ranges. Let's be Speeder Eats delivery boy.
Yeah, wait, can we go fast?
You can go as fast as you want.
Hey, Turbo,
Whoa.
what do you think?
Logan, it should be up tomorrow morning or sometime. I'll
Okay.
download it, upload it to my
Alright, I'll
YouTube.
trust you on
I can
this
send you
one.
my YouTube info.
They really
I can honestly only see like half of her. My like the eye patch really doesn't help.
Oh yeah.
It's also dark in here and stuff like that.
tell them how far away she is. Just give me what's the largest order of space nuggets I can get?
Yeah, I'll be up on
What's-
Twitch
I'm
too. You
ordering
can
the
watch it
most
either one.
generic, like, bird they have.
They have the generic bird.
It's a
They-
breakfast spot, and everyone's like, I need bird. Zero
It's-
interest in exotic
It's
cuisine.
canon. It's canon. So
Passing conversation, honestly.
there's actually a item on the menu that says bird ... question mark.
Wait, no, I just want some standard outer rim bird.
For a Destiny token, you could say there is standard. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Destiny token to say that there's standard. That is a thing. There's a standard outer rim bird.
Oh shit, you got to spend it. That's your last light side token, by the way.
Are we
That
sure
was a
we
great
wanna do
use.
this?
No. We can reroll.
I'm on board.
We can
Sorb,
we
guys.
can we can re
That's the
we can
one
re-roll the
standard
Destiny.
outer rim bird. I want some sorb nuggets.
Standard bird.
Sorb nuggets. Bird, please.
Fantastic.
Standard bird.
All right, coming right up. Trash, we got a standard. And anything for you, human?
Oh yeah, the standard, of course. What else is
Another
there?
standard? How boring. You know, it's a morning to be adventurous with your Wookiee friends here.
With
How
a
did you
bird,
know we were Wookiee?
question mark? I'm good.
I'm curious, Adam, are you establishing
you
that
calling a Wookiee?
Kiev is a fucking idiot?
I can't say it. I don't actually say that.
I
That's-
can't
that's it.
speak for Yogi, but Kiev is as dumb as they come. He's a Forrest Gump.
All right,
I
he's a
mean,
Forrest Gump. Solid.
Our cunning, our intellect is like 2. It's not that bad.
All right. So yeah, so as you're talking to this Rhodian, just a few moments go by, and 2 big birds get slapped down in front of you, on plates, and they look like birds.
Hmm.
And in front of Kakwi and Raybar, you have you have two just like smaller standard looking birds slapped down on the table in front of you. Eat up. Anything to drink for you fellas?
I'm already eating.
Did I say eat?
Water
I meant
for the
drink.
food.
I'm so sorry.
No. I mean, like,
No.
I just fell.
He's just eating. He's
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. That's funny. That confused me so bad.
4 Tatooine lights, please.
Yeah.
All right. Is that each or for everybody?
Yeah.
All right. Here's for coming right up, and she reaches down into the cooler and the fresher and pulls up some Tatooine lights. Bottle or can?
Does it look classy?
I appreciated that face. Like Adam was offended, not just Kiev. Adam was offended by that statement. That's too funny. Fantastic. So she's like, of course, and winks at you again. Puts the bottles down below, and pulls out the tall boys, and cracks open 8 of them.
Nice.
Anything for you, Chadra fan or human?
Water's with me.
Well, I'll see if I got water.
What?
I'll see if we got some water in the back somewhere.
Absolutely.
I was talking with my mouth full.
I got it. She just looks at you and smiles, kind of like pitifully, and like runs in the back trying to locate some water.
Hey,
Is there
Raybar.
anything to ask for?
You probably don't want water here. It's probably not good.
What?
Yeah.
We're on some kind of asteroid or something.
How am I supposed to, dehydrated and live?
That's a wonderful
Tatooine
question.
light.
Tatooine.
No, that dehydrates you. It's the opposite of hydration.
That's too funny. All right. And so sure enough, she comes back and says, "So we don't have any well, like normal water, but we have like the water we use to clean the floor. Is that okay?"
No, never mind. I'm doing the food.
All right. Well, if you need anything else, I'll just be right down here. And she goes back to working on the stuff.
Here you go, Raybar. Have one of my lights. No
Brondo.
problem.
That was an appropriate burp.
That was a turbo burp.
I gathered, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, do you all want to do anything else in this cantina?
It's like, some really detailed roleplay so far.
Hey,
Wait.
this is
We
what I
have a
love.
Light side, right?
Yeah, you have one.
I have an idea for it, guys. I think maybe our mechanic happens to be at this bar.
Fuck you.
Ooh, on the dance floor.
Are you gonna use it? I mean, it sounds like.
Well, I don't know, Gabe. Is that in the spirit of the game?
Hell
Like,
yeah. Hell yeah. It's 100% in the spirit of the game. You could say this
Are
is his
they-
favorite
Hell yeah.
establishment.
Man,
Okay,
what a bird.
I will flip a light
Good
side.
standard for
I'm a
in the
Storm
morning.
fan too.
He loves the
so
Dirty Bird special. He loves the
Our
Dirty
boy
Bird
is-
special.
Our boy is here. You can
Sprang?
decide what he's doing, Gabe, but he's here.
Fantastic.
Guys, don't look. Don't be weird. Sprang, look. Sprang is in this building right now. You know how cool that is? Do you know this guy is legendary?
Yo, tell us about him. Tell us about him so we don't look like fools when we talk to him, please.
So,
I don't really.
Oh, sorry, Gabe. Yeah.
I'm just gonna describe it, and then you can totally dive into that. Sorry. So what you see is from like the back, like there's like a VIP section that's roped off, and there was just like one basilisk. I don't know if you know what basilisks are, but I will send you a picture
I guess
into.
not the Star Wars universe.
Quick, take out your mirrors.
Yeah. Don't look at it.
No, this guy revolutionized fuel radiation recycling the outer shield to move through meteor swarms. Change the smuggling game. I'm telling you, as a legend.
I love that. That was amazing. If there was inspiration in this game, you would have just gotten it.
I wanted to give inspiration this entire session.
I know. I did not. You guys made me make up a random cantina. Anyway, so this guy kind of like stumbles out, unhooks the thing, and he comes out of the VIP section, and he's just like vibing to this space song that's happening right now. I'm gonna replay the song. And he's just kind of like chilling there, and he starts talking to the Rhodian, and he's like leaning on the edge of the bar, not suave or cool or anything like that, but like mediocrely like competent. And you could tell he's still a little bit not inebriated, but under the influence. So yeah, go ahead, Kakui. What were you saying about Sprang?
Just this. I'm a huge fan. You guys have no idea.
Should go talk to him.
You can't just walk up and talk to them.
All right, I walk up and I talk to him.
How about now, Logan? All right.
Excuse me.
I'm like, hey, I'm super flustered. You know when like fans get all like flustered and they can't.
Flush, yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Sprang. Would you like to join us for some bird over here?
That's fantastic.
Maybe
What?
a little Tatooine light.
And he straightens up and says, "Well, by gee willikers, I was looking for someone to offer me some bird. Hey, Ramona, get me the dirty bird on them." And he slides down into, but he takes up two of the stools next to. He sits right next to you, Kakui.
All right, we introduce ourselves.
Darn, too bad the
Yogi
music.
Katadix, my brother Kiev. We got Raybar over there. He's a little force sensitive. And,
Just putting them on blast.
and Turbo here is a huge fan. Maybe you guys can catch up a little bit and exchange signatures.
Well, that's mighty fine of you. What are you gentlemen doing in this part of the sector?
Something we want to talk to you about that I am trying to look through to remember. Just looking for the right section of this.
Man, Raybar here has a bit of a photographic memory.
Oh,
but
there we
it takes a little
go.
while to develop his.
Makes him scroll up a bit. Okay.
I can also just tell you if you want.
Yeah.
So, Sprang, as Kakui knows, is a mechanic who works with the Tenloss Corporation. And
Yes.
the ship that you discovered on Lothal Minor was, or the one that you stole, rather, excuse me, is a Tenloss ship. And yeah, so that's the connection. And yeah, I think that was it, actually. That's all the information you had.
I see.
You want a Tatooine light?
We just need to find out the connection between the ex-Imperials and the Tenloss Corporation.
Yeah, so we happen to be Turbo here happens to be in charge of a ship that you may be familiar with.
It was just like frozen for a little while.
He was frozen. Oh, I love it. He looks down at you and says, "Hey, little guy. No need to. Just calm down. I put my pants on like anybody else. 2 feet, and I put my shirts on with 4 arms. Ha 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 ha. Because Basilisks have 4 arms.
Oh, is it like Dex from Dex's Diner?
Exactly
One of those
one of those
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a picture of him in session pics.
Okay. Take a look. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
But can you sign an autograph only like yourself, please?
Of course. And he takes all 4 hands and he wipes some grease off. And what is he signing?
Oh, what do I have?
That's a wonderful question.
I pull out. I have my toolkit. I have a wrench with, a spanner.
Love it.
A spanner
Love it.
with, on like the haft of it, there's like your name in a blank spot. Your name, and I'm giving him the wrench.
Oh, that's too funny. So he takes the wrench and he's like, the spanner rather. How appropriate. Here you go, little guy. And he like takes with grease. He like kind of carves out his name into this spanner. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Like
There's
right.
a name.
There's a nameplate there. Yeah. And so you now have it says you just got spranged on it. And he like taps your shoulder. He's like, "You're a funny one, aren't you?"
It's like a little fist bump.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
Oh, all right. I need another drink.
All right, yeah, me too. And he like kicks back the Tatooine light that he got from Kiev, knocks it back in one, crushes the can, throws it on the back of the bar, like right into the recycler, perfectly. He goes, "Score one for the dealer." Hey Ramona, another round. This one's on me. These guys are cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
Humongous.
So the drinks are flowing, the birds are plated and aided, and eventually the topic of the evening or afternoon or whatever the hell, the topic of the morning comes to a head, and I start, I just mentioned like,
Actually lead into it.
and we had a run in with some ex-Imperials. I could not believe how much trouble we had with these guys. One of them was trying to even join our crew. I really had to haggle them down arm and a leg, but we got away with the ship, and it was a close one. I don't know. Just to bring up the topic of ex-Imperials.
I love it. I love it. So why don't you make me a group persuasion check? Because I imagine this has been happening. Like each one of you have been contributing to this conversation as we've been moving forward. So when you do a group check, you take the best characteristic and skill from each one. So this could be a charm, rather. It could be charm, negotiation. It's not a deception. So like some kind of social check here.
Oh jeez. Charm, I've got two green.
Charm. I think charm is.
Yeah.
You got charm?
Yeah.
All right, go for your charm.
I think
I got
nothing in that department. I got 2 presents and no.
I got 2 green on a charm.
I figured out where it is.
Tattooed. I just saw that, Logan.
We
That.
are
I can guarantee without looking, I have the lowest charm.
blunt instrument group.
Yeah. Wait. I have to set the difficulty.
Oh, all right. Well, I can just click again. No worries.
Damn,
Hot diggity
Rainbow.
dog. You're also gonna get a lot of boost die. How many drinks do you think he's had at this point?
Well, I've been giving him Tatooine lights as often as he'll drink them.
He's in a group that ordered
How long?
4 for themselves.
All right. So
With the Wookiees
He's
or
going
not?
Tatooine heavy right now.
give me 4 boost die. Give me 4. Actually, fuck it. Just upgrade the whole check and take 2 boost die.
Let's do it. Fucking do it.
I'll do that on
We
my end.
all roll, Gabe?
Okay,
No,
just-
it's one check.
All I did was roll.
Let me
Okay.
set up his difficulty, and then you're just gonna roll it again.
Louis can do this. Louis can do this. He's the charming one.
Yeah. Well, I have charm because I thought that was this version's game of diplomacy.
It sure depends on how you do it.
No, it works the same anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right. So you're rolling
Here's
against
your moment.
2 purple die, and you have 2 boost die, and I upgraded it.
I want to hear Louis carry this conversation.
Go ahead and roll whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Nice. All right. So 2 successes, 2 advantages. So
Hell yeah. All right, Louis, tell me what you said.
I don't know.
Oh no, I'll switch that right now.
I'm just kidding, buddy. You can't have a whole conversation by yourself.
Yeah, like was to lean into the conversation. Am I supposed to do lean in next? Yeah, what does he? Tell us?
I'm moving everything. Give me 1 sec. Sorry,
Gabe?
I'm here. All right, that should have fixed it, Logan. No, you're good. All right, so I just want to reiterate, Pierre, can you I kind of need to desk Pierre what his original thing he said was.
Uh,
Oh, we lost the
he was
line.
just kind of bringing up the topic of the ex Imperial.
Yeah, so you started to bring up the tax stuff, and he's like, "Oh yeah."
So, go ahead.
No, you please.
We had a run-in with some ex-Imperials, and they were really hard to shake. Like hungry dogs they were. I couldn't believe, but there was something odd to how organized they were. It was a little weird. I'd never seen anything like that before. Man, we barely got away alive with our ship. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, those ex-Imperials are they're out and about making their presence known on the galaxy, and it's a tough living when you gotta come across one. How'd you manage to get away from them?
He pieces.
And then he pieces. Yeah.
He's my good friend.
We hotwired a ship at the last moment and skated out.
Oh, that's the mechanic in you, huh, Turbo? I like that.
By we, I meant me.
I was not surprised with that one in the least, little buddy. And he like pats you on the head a little like heavily, as he uses you a little bit for support in that moment. Yeah, I mean, I've had my own run-ins with the with the imps. And, there's a band around here known as the Invids. I did some work on their Star Destroyer not too long ago. They're a scary bunch.
A Star Destroyer?
Star Destroyer?
Yeah, you should have seen it up close. It was gorgeous. Oh, Turbo, you would have been in and out of every single crevice of that. Oh my God, she was beautiful.
Hey, Sprang, can I ask you a question?
Hey, shoot my friend. How about and he like taps his drink, which I'm sure you've upgraded from Tatooine Lights to something a little bit stronger at this
Oh,
point.
Tatooine Banquet.
We're drinking
Blue milk Russians. Blue. What would be the equivalent? Like blue milk Nemodians.
it's we're drinking oh, I want to be like
Oh, that's a good one. Jabba's hard lemonade.
I like that.
lemonade. Oh my god.
That was offered off the stream. Thanks, Logan. Appreciate it. That's a great recommendation.
Thanks, Logan.
Oh wait, people are watching us? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Person at least.
I'm gonna have personally. I'm gonna upgrade to a Felucian Mile.
I love that Felucian Mile. It definitely comes with some pretty fruit in it.
So Sprang, this Star Destroyer, could we use it to destroy, like, I don't know, like a rival Wookiee's moon?
That seems like a specific question you're asking there, but yeah.
It's all theoretical, you know?
Yeah, well, theoretically,
Star Destroyer is bigger than a moon, right? So it could do a moon destroyer. We downscale a little bit.
Well, Yogi, I think moons are like stars, so we might be able to use the Star Destroyer to, like, destroy the moon.
There's no such thing as overkill.
Yeah.
God damn it. He goes, that sounds like, and you like his face kind of like drips a little bit. The best plan I've ever heard.
You in?
Am I? Well, I'm kind of on what do they call it? Retainer with
I
this
don't know what that is.
Invids. They come to me frequently to service things. You also have 2 advantage on this persuasion check. The persuasion check is you learn about the Invids and that they function out of a Star Destroyer.
That they what, Gabe? Sorry, you cut out there, buddy.
Oh, sorry. That they work on. So the successes were that you learn that the Invids is who he's contracted with, and that he's on retainer with them, and that shit. What was the thing I literally just said? Oh, and that they function out of a Star Destroyer. It's like their mobile base. Those are the two things that you like, concrete things you learned.
And the advantage is he comes along with the team to steal the Star Destroyer. No.
But that can definitely like, so part of those advantages could totally be that you have like a contact of information. So if you role play it that way, he could totally be like feeding you small bits of information back. That's kind of just to like a little bit like peek behind the scene. That would be hard to like create consistency just because he's being paid a lot of money, right? So he would need a little bit more to be like an informant or part of your crew.
Hey, you said you helped
How
them,
many
right?
of them?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Who wants to go? Kakui, what were you saying?
How many of them are there? How they can operate an entire Star Destroyer?
The Invids? Oh
How do
man,
you hide that?
they are quite impressive, I gotta say. They come and go from the shadow port, and I don't know where they go. All I know is when they come, the whole moon basically, or the whole shadow port basically like bends over backwards for them. They can be ruthless. I mean, just as Yogi was telling me, escaping an encounter with ex Imperials ain't no thing to laugh at.
Hey, Sprang, we're actually mechanics and we've been looking for a job. Could we maybe like help you with this invid job?
Do you want those to be your advantages?
Are you guys down?
I mean,
Or ask him about Tourette.
that would be quite an opportunity to pad my resume. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, if
Real CV worthy stuff.
you did you tell him that you hotwired one of his ships? Okay, you didn't tell him that. All right.
The situation.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to be clear. Hey, if you guys want on a job, I would just need a little bit of proof that you know what you're doing. Like, I appreciate the stories, y'all are cool, but I need to know you're at top tier. My own daughter works on ships, and I have to inspect everything she does before I slap my name on it. Are you holding up your hand to say something?
No, I'm holding up my badge.
Sector Range. You're holding up the Sector Ranger's badge.
That's a good way.
Oh yeah.
All right, his eyes go wide and he like sits up a little straight. He looks around as like you all are like kind of surrounding him. And he goes, "Well, you guys didn't tell me you were narcs."
No, this says mechanic.
Does yours say mechanic? I don't think yours says
No.
mechanic.
No, it
Okay.
does not.
Okay. Adam, you should have seen my face. I looked so fucking confused. I was like so confused. Okay. Just needed to be clear
Wait,
with
is
that.
there any chance we can get your video? Like it doesn't. Why would it not work?
Bring up to Twitch. He's on Twitch.
I'm a Twitcher.
TV/Deadly Quaker. Yeah, it's five viewers. It's great.
He's the only one. Only Deadly Quaker out there.
Only
Yeah.
the deadliest.
No,
Twitch.tv/Deadly Quaker.
Yeah, twitch.tv/Deadly Quaker. Yeah, sorry. My
Cool.
camera can't broadcast to multiple locations.
Okay.
Oh baby.
I gave you a nice 2 thumbs up and a smile and a tongue out for you. That was just for you.
Oh, now I need to mute Twitch. Okay, good.
So where does this dinosaur fit into the story, Sprang? What about this T-Rex?
So I'm flipping a dark side because Terex starts to like straighten up, stiffen up, and gets a little bit wary of you as you hold out your badge to him. And so he's like, "Hey, I don't want no trouble, officers. Like, I don't, whatever you're here, whatever you're doing, like, go New Republic. Yeah, they're good. They're good. I'm good. Everything's good. Okay, are we good?"
Yes. Oh, dude, don't worry. I'm on like parole. I'm with you.
Oh, wait.
We want to blow up a moon. Like this
Look,
bad
I'm with you, like, yeah.
could have got this out of a cereal box. I mean, it's like
All right.
we nicked the ship off the ex Imperial. I mean, no.
Make me another. Let's make another persuasion check to see how this goes. I'm gonna. So what you got is you're gonna get the upgrade. You're gonna setback die now. And I'm just gonna upgrade the difficulty for my dark side point. Imperial Dakota ring out of like a box of, or like this reminds me of Spaceballs where you get the I found it in a Cracker Jack box.
Yeah.
The ring is Bookus. Ooh, okay. Look at those
I was
yellow die.
Nothing instantly. I never actually see the results until after the
Wow.
Saved
Raybar.
our ass.
You gotta be doing all
Saved.
the talking. Holy crap.
Seriously. Yeah, so
Uh,
what does Raybar say to bring him back to reality?
Look, we don't want any trouble. We just want to know the relationship between the ex-Imperials and the 10 Lost Corporation. We'll let you go. No, we won't write your name down or anything. There'll be no record of us ever meeting.
All right, fair enough. Y'all are really cool, and I feel
Good
like Yogi and Kiev simultaneously slide drinks in front of him for two of his forearms, like right into both of his hands. And he goes, yeah, you guys are cool. As long as this isn't an official record or anything, and no one will know we met. Everybody in here is cool. I suppose I could give you a little bit more info. Yeah, so there's a group called the Corsairs. They call themselves. Terex is the head of that group. They're a little bit more down and dirty, more like quote unquote pirates. I imagine these are the ones that you ran into. They're the ones doing the stuff out and about. But this Invids group, they're the bad ones. They're the organized. They're like the actual remnants of the Imperial forces. You know, when they used to destroy everybody. And just a reminder, this is only like 5 to 6 years after the Battle of Endor. So the fall of the Empire. And you know, they lie dormant for a little bit, but it looks like they're coming back in force. I don't know anything more about the Invids, but I deal with Terex. Terex is the one who's been contracting and working with me, and he gives me a heads up when I need to work on their big bad Star Destroyer. So Terex, basically how it from my vantage point, it looks like we have groups of Imperials scattered across the galaxy, and this Invid group manages to recruit from them, coordinate them. I don't know, but that's what it looks like. So it's like these subgroups that are kind of independent, but when they get called up to the big leads with the Invids, they go. Does that make it sense? These Felucian things are kind of sweet and go straight to my head.
Yeah, this whole time I was going to be writing everything down.
So we got the so for GM purposes, Terex heads the Corsairs, which are a group of ex-Imperials.
Yeah.
But then there's also the Invids, who are maybe like, are they like they've got the Star Destroyer?
Yeah. So again, this all is on the Obsidian portal, so you don't need to write any of this down, Louis, if you don't want to. If you want it for your own notes,
I'm saying in character.
Got it. Oh, I love that. Yeah. So you're like making notes on your data pad. Awesome. Yeah. So basically, yeah, the Invids are like the BBEGs, and then they kind of are in these. They recruit from fractured forces of Imperials who are like more like traditional pirate groups, that kind of like sail around doing dumb shit and like pillaging people, and they're the ones you most likely ran into on Lothal Minor.
Okay.
So our homie that is technically part of our crew is part of the Invids?
He's part of the Corsairs.
Is he technically the crew?
Yeah,
so.
Yaks.
I wasn't there for that session.
Yeah,
so.
Yaks. That was Yaks. A human Imperial.
Yeah, Yaks is totally part of our crew.
Yeah.
At least as far as Kiev is concerned.
You have like Luffy'd
That's
him
true.
into the crew. Hardcore.
Yeah,
I
you did.
totally did Luffy him.
You totally Luffy'd him.
All of his friends, and they're like, "You're part of the crew," and he's like, "I guess I'm part of the crew."
But then we left him behind, like the filthy rat he is. I don't actually know. I never met the guy.
So he's Jinbe in that case, for Elijah's sake, I guess.
All right.
Anything else you want to ask Sprang as you got him here? I also think it's been like several hours. I think it's getting to like late afternoon, early morning.
Okay, what do you think?
Yaks will come back.
Break in interplanetary propulsion systems?
Oh, that's a good question.
Right? I heard some rumors.
Yeah, I've been working on this. It's so if you take power couplings and you build them in a way that connects with various power sources, you can then connect it back to the repulsor engines while simultaneously siphoning off power from the hyperdrive. So what this does is in in non-hyperspace situations, you can pull on the power from the hyperdrive and use it with repulsors and the main engines. So you're basically creating infrequent impulses of power to the engines, increasing speed. But I haven't found a way to relate that back to the handling. You really need serious power couplings. But it's got some pretty big implications in the speed circuit, if you will. And also, if we were able to translate this to this new prototype of starfighter that I'm working on, oh, that's what I'm trying to do. And then you'll have starfighters that are faster than the old TIE fighters that the Imperials used to run. And,
Whoa. Hey, no, I'm just saying, I want to fix that to, we represent a certain group right now. Saying, want me to put some stuff up, throw it up the line for you.
oh, so you're offering him like a connection to the New Republic?
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Starships, man. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so like out of character, another thing you're learning is he was working on a prototype starfighter that is faster and better than TIE fighters, which are really fucking fast.
Yeah, you definitely want to, work with people who appreciate you, everything you've done.
So I will let you make a charm check using your presence and your skill and mechanics.
Whoa.
How does that work?
So you take your base presence, which is what? It's 2. How many ranks in mechanics do you have? 2, right? So you're gonna roll 2 yellow for this.
Hell yeah.
Yellow.
Let me get let me get the difficulty up. You also have a light side token if you want to use that.
We still have those?
Yeah, you have one because I just spent one.
I'm pretty heavy. Yeah, I can use that to upgrade it, right?
Yes. So you'll get an extra green die.
I will do that.
All right, just so you know, this is going to be hard with a setback die. So 3 purple and a black. And you're rolling a green and 2 yellow. Okay. You can flip it after too if you want. I'm upgrading yours on my end, so you don't need to do that. All you have to do is flip. All you have to do is roll 2 yellow die.
All I have to do is roll 2 yellow?
Yep.
Okay. Do I put that in my pool at the top?
Yep, and I got everything else set up for you.
Okay. I'm really looking here if there's anything that I have that would help me in any way. If only we were near my signature vehicle.
You could pull up a holo projector of it.
Oh.
I'm sure you have a picture of it. I'm like,
I do.
You want to see my pride and glory?
Familiar.
go ahead. If you pull up it as a holo.
So when he tells me about the new propulsion system, I'm like,
Oh, I was working on this one last night. I was like, we have one of your design.
I was like showing
Oh,
him.
so cool.
I don't know that upgrades it, but
You're gonna get a blue die. I'll add that.
what that means.
Or do you get upgraded? Is it you upgrade it?
It's an upgrade.
Shit, you're gonna get 2 upgrades then.
What does that even mean?
You'll see.
I still rolled 2 yellow, right?
Yep, 2 yellow, and I have the rest of the pool. I have the rest of the pool.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Oh, hot diggity dog! Look at that. Oh boy. All right, 2 successes and 2 advantages. So these successes are represented by his willingness to support or potentially contract with the New Republic to develop these, right? That was your original intention.
I mean, they're like the most financially stable group right now.
So when you make this
So, like,
offer,
if you put a lot of credit with them, you get your money back.
so you see his eyes go up and he goes, "Hey, I've been looking to go straight for many years now, but there's no. You got to deal with the Huts, the Black Sun, the Pikes, like the list goes on of the people that want you when you are the most famous mechanic in this part of the galaxy." I
I know what it's like, but you know what? You know what they would pay to get someone like you? Well, I'm talking about the good life.
A lot of bird.
No space Wendy's.
Oh, you mean I'd be done?
Okay?
No offense, Ramona, but I'd be done with this junk of a place. Oh man, I could set my feet on like
I mean,
real ground again.
Do you think they'd want to keep someone like you in the outer rim?
Think about your family. Think about your daughter.
Oh, you guys are
What
making
kind
a
of
lot
life
of
is she gonna
sense.
grow into?
It might be the 15, different drinks you put in front of me, but you are making a lot of sense, guys.
Well, just think on it. We're not gonna make the choice for you.
Oh, Turbo, do they have all the stockpile of junk that I'm imagining in my brain right now?
I mean, like, quite honestly, they have a ton of stuff, but like, they really just let me find out junk I want.
Oh, all the junk I want? That's a lot of damn junk.
I mean, you could go. We literally went to Raxus Prime with authority to take things from it. Like, you get to chase off scrappers.
Just to be clear, you're talking about Lotho Minor?
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
No, I appreciate it.
Different jump credit.
I appreciate the crossover though, but he goes, oh man, it's been years since I've been to. I had to just send a group to Lothal Minor to get me the materials I needed for these, these ships that I'm making.
Really? That's weird.
They've got you the materials, right? You can do it.
Well, the funniest thing is, they got stranded there.
No way.
Wow.
What happened?
I don't know. I lost. I haven't heard back from them. I got notification.
Wait, what materials do you need? I can get them to you.
Oh, any scrap metal. Mechanics like us, Turbo, can turn anything into anything. So all I need is the metal. I got the parts. You give me those. Hey, if you can hook me up with the New Republic.
How much do you need?
Oh, how much do you got? I could take whatever. Oh, I can't take you back to the lab. It's top secret. I do want to point out you do have 2 advantages that you haven't spent.
Will you make me a double bowcaster?
What does that even mean? Like double barrel, shoot back and forward? There's
That's my brother K, always thinking with his head.
I was thinking like 2 bowcasters like stacked, but I could pull 1 trigger.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that'd be easy. That mechanic is easy. Double barrel, firing down. Your buddy Turbo could do that easy. NP, no
I
problem.
can do that. That's not a hard
Hey.
ask.
NP.
Then
NP.
make a better one. What's a better one than 2 stacked?
3 stacked. 3
3
stacked.
stacks.
Kiev with his one eye and just like a just like, whoa.
Nigga, 3 stacks.
All right. Here's what I'll tell you. You hook me up with a New Republic officer. I'll hear him out, but I would want to deal with you. You all are my contacts. You all are my people that I work with moving forward. And they got to offer me protection. These invids, Terex, they don't screw around. They don't criff around, guys. They're for real.
Mm. Wow.
So
Well, if
I
ever
could.
meet that guy one day, I'll give
Do
him
they
a
take contracts?
Just who? The imps?
Yeah.
I mean, they show up and say, "Hey, you're doing this, and we'll pay you." And if you say no, well, I've seen.
Like if we were looking for a moon to get blown up.
This is the second time I heard about a moon. What is the deal with this
all
moon?
theoretical.
Theoretical.
all we want to do is get to the moon, and then by the end of it, we're gonna say that's no moon. All right.
Well,
That's all
my
we
brother. That's my brother.
I don't think the Imperials would be interested in doing that unless you paid them a huge chunk of money. They have no reason to.
Like
That's
400 credits?
No. No, you're a funny one. You're a funny one, Kiev. Oh, you're always joking.
What if somebody accidentally like aimed towards the moon and just like pushed the button? You know, like misfire. Like, I mean, I'm sure we'll see. We'll see.
I
Wasn't
don't.
that how that one planet got destroyed when the Empire was testing the big shooty star?
You're
was
talking
that?
about Alderaan, right?
Alderaan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that, but with the moon.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, you're speaking in different stratosphere than me. Can't even comprehend what you're saying. Y'all too
Okay.
smart for me.
That's okay. You know, we try.
Yeah, we're pretty smart.
But if there's a gun pointed at a moon that's not a moon, which I think is what you're saying, and you pull the trigger and it's big enough like the Death Star that was the imps had, then yeah, it would no longer be
Yeah,
a
it's
moon.
just the moon. We don't need a Death Star. It's just the moon.
What?
Yeah.
Spread.
They don't have like
Listen to them,
Death
Sprang.
Star
They don't know anything
lasers.
about mechanics. They were,
There's
they
no
were,
no Death Star lasers on Star Destroyers or anything.
I mean, you could destroy a moon depending on the size with a Star Destroyer. Just bombard that, boom, 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 all day, all day. What were you saying, Turbo? I didn't quite hear you, buddy.
I was just saying, they're not like us, man. They're not lug nuts. They're just kind of lugs.
He goes, "Oh,
Hey,
That
I got plenty of nuts. All right.
that puts 4 and 2 together. I get it now." All right. Well, gentlemen, if we want to keep going, I'm gonna need some more drink. However, I got contracts to do for the imps, but I'm waiting on that number for your New Republic line, and we can talk business.
Okay, let's set you up, and then we give him the number to
We should probably talk to them first, right?
New Republic.
Yeah, we got.
You can exchange your
Use our-
comms. He can have like your comms. He
Yeah.
would want turbos regardless.
Okay, let's start there. Baby steps.
Absolutely. I also buy a com.
You could have made one pretty easily, probably. So,
Hey, Kling, just
Alright.
for info, where does the Star Destroyer park?
hey, that's the million credit question right there. You find that Star Destroyer, I'm sure the organization you work for would love to know the answer to that question.
Like, but theoretically, if it had to park like overnight somewhere, like where would it park?
On this station
Yeah,
or in general?
I don't know which one's closer.
God damn, I cannot do this. This is like having a
I have
he goes, "Kiev, your questions blow my mind." But if they park on the station, they come to my docking bay, which is on the other side. I have a whole section of the asteroid set apart for additional docking clamps onto capital ships. That's my speciality. I obviously do star fighters and stuff like that, but I do big hunks of metal. So that's where they would park if they're on the station. If they're in general and you just want to know where they are, they're in space. That's the best answer I got for you.
Wow.
That's pretty big.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Now, gentlemen, I gotta get a nap before I'm supposed to go work on this prototype that you're not supposed to know about, right? And he like looks at you
Yeah,
and
sleep
points
it
at.
off. Sleep it off.
All right,
We don't know nothing.
y'all good guys, good gentlemen. And Turbo, and he points directly at you with all 4 hands and says, "I'm looking to hear from you, bud. You gotta show me your stuff, and we'll see if we can contract sometime."
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. You're the man.
Oh no, you're the man, little man. And with that, he gets a notification. Oh, my speeder lift is here, and he heads out onto the busy streets of Tanquilla Beach.
Dope.
As soon as he's out of time, like, pinch me.
All right.
Did we not only meet Sprang casually in the bar, get his phone number and his autograph?
And then I hold up the scanner.
Oh,
That's really
fantastic.
something.
Having the post celeb freak out.
I love it. Out of character, any questions about the information you all have gathered at this point, or what your deal with Sprang was?
We got to hook him up with a New Republic contact at some point.
We can just go back to the ship and talk to them.
Yeah. So the other component of this too is that he expressed deep concerns about his safety with the Invids and T-Rex.
Ooh, I see.
Yeah, he needs protection.
Is it possible for me to contact Yax?
Yeah, totally. You got his comm. So if you go back to the ship, you can not only report back to the sector rangers and see what Salo has to say. You could also personally contact. You would need the ship comm because that has a longer frequency than just your personal communicator.
Yeah, when we get back to the ship, I'd
Sure.
like to contact
What do
Yax.
you guys want to do now? Do you have like carcasses of birds across the bar, along with just like a bunch of not bottles, as we have indicated, cans and glasses?
We got some dead troopers around here.
Yep. You got some dead bucket heads on the table.
All right. Well, great. I think that was a successful business lunch.
Yeah, and at this point, it's starting to get later in the evening, so people start like filing and like regulars start to file into this establishment.
Wow.
Yeah, we got moves to make, gentlemen. What?
All right, let's hit it. How much does all this put us back?
Oh yes, you should settle up. And she goes over to her like data pad terminal. Yeah, 30,000. No. And she's like, well, it looks like Sprang seemed to have paid the entire tab. So you are all set.
What a guy.
Wow. What a
y-
guy.
You all didn't use a lot of those advantages, so I'm using them to say that's what happened.
Oh, cool.
Brilliant.
I'll have a bottle of your finest liquor.
He didn't cover any additional charges, so that one would have to be out of your pocket. Is that okay?
Oh. No.
All right.
Well, thank you very kindly for the bird.
Come to the Rancor's Tooth again. We would love to service you.
Wow.
All right, and you're heading back to the ship?
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, you're stumbling through the busy spaceport. It looks exactly like it did when you came in. You get back to your ship, and you get back in, and what are you doing? You calling Salo?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
you ring up,
We're
and
around.
so she answers, and you see a hollow projector of a Gran in front of you, and you recognize it to be Salo Tuls, the sector ranger commander for the sector space that you're operating in. And she goes, well, hello, gentlemen. How is your mission progressing? Any reports to file?
Oh, wait. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Reports. Jeez, I'll let Turbo take the head on this one.
Certainly.
No, I shy away. I'm very excited, but I'm like stumbling over my words. I'm like,
There was a. Like a. That.
I'm drunk. I don't have.
It's a. The plans of TIE Fighters and the autograph. And I
Pull out my spanner.
She goes, I'm
Just waving it around. I'm just waving my spanner around.
I believe the Chedrofan has lost their rocker. Can you speak in basic, please?
Can I just report the information that we just gathered from what's his name?
Sure. So you're reporting back up.
Just about the relationship of the Imperials to the company.
For sure. So you report back that, like, just to summarize, like, that they're talking about the Invids. Terex has been working with them, and they've both been contracting out to Sprang. And he's scared, but he's interested in setting up, being to work for the New Republic. And so she goes, she like,
Money!
what's that?
Lots of money!
That's drunken. Anyway.
And so she strokes her chin and says, most interesting. Well, this is quite the development. Of course, we've heard of Sprang, and we've known he's done work on all sorts of projects, most of which are for unsavory types who would pay. Let me go to the higher ups, and I will see what kind of deal we can make with Sprang. In the meantime, make sure he's protected. We do not want to lose an opportunity like this to the Invids. And on that note, we have been tracking the reports of imperial influences across the galaxy, which suggests more than one group. However, in this sector of space, imperial presence, and attacks, and terrorism has seemed to be much more organized and almost orchestrated more than any other system. So it's really
Well,
problematic. This is quite a development, gentlemen. You need to continue getting information, from whatever process you deem necessary. One thing to note is in the development of the bounty that you received from us, about Corbin, I think his name was. One second.
Doba.
Doba.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
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 Corbin Doba.
He
Sure.
he has been recently, implicated in smuggling, equipment, across the galaxy, specifically in this network. And so now, with the information you provided me, it seems as though this individual might be another piece of the puzzle with, Terex and Sprang and Tenloss Corporation. Ah, we have more questions than answers, that's for sure.
Some
Well, you know that guy is too.
unsavory-
He's on that moon.
Say that again.
You know where he is, right? He's on that moon somewhere.
Yes, last known reports had him on, the planet, Mijos.
Yeah.
He was last spotted there.
Vijos.
It's not too far from you folks. It is. We have other hunters out, pursuing him. So you may run into other bounty hunters, along the way, but you obviously would have priority over his capture.
Are there bounty hunters? You mean the hired bounty hunters? Or wait, did I just know?
Yeah,
I can't-
hired bounty
Oh, can you-
hunters.
Oh, so not other rangers.
Exactly, that's correct. We maintain, so just for you all, this is something you might know, is that during the time of the Empire, they, issued, imperial peacekeeping certificates, which is what certified you as an official imperial bounty hunter. And that was part of the same department that Sector Rangers worked for. So, like, commanders can issue, the imperial peacekeeping certificates, IPKCs, out to people, when, like, there's, like, bounties and they need to find stuff and they can't, send Sector Rangers.
Certificates. Yeah. Nice. Got a badge. All right. And you know what they say about unsavory folks, right? You know, just got to season them a little bit. Just gotta-
I have not heard that, but that's quite the saying there, Yogi.
our mom's, she's a bit of a chef, so you know.
Oh, that is starting to become clear. Anyway, is there anything we can do to help you?
Uh, protection for what's his name would be nice. Sprang.
Well, it's
Oh
y-
yes,
y-
yes. Sprang is fearful for his life and his daughter's life.
well, if you're worried about that, we could potentially hire a bounty hunter to support, but you are our, muscle, as you will, in that sector of space, so you're
That's
it.
true. Well, damn.
All right. Well, guess we're here for a while, boys. All right. Then I guess just send someone to relieve us at some point so we can.
All right.
Do you have grenades?
We have grenades in the New Republic, yes.
We need lots of grenades.
I'll see if I can manage on the next shipment to send you some materials, but I think your turbo there, and well, Yogi are more than capable of constructing their own.
It's not about making them. We just need a lot.
Is this to protect Sprang?
Yeah.
Also need like blaster rifles. We only work with pistols here.
Well, again, we're stretched kind of thin right now. I'll
Well,
see
maybe
what
if
we can
not
do.
grenades, maybe Turbo can suggest some sort of defensive shield for our ship, or some ship upgrade.
It seems as though your protection on Sprang might offer an opportunity for him to lend his shop and resources to strengthen your ship.
Oh, that's a good call. That's really good.
The New
Yeah.
Republic is stretched thin, so you all will have to see how you can make do with resourcefulness.
Okay, that sounds good, Salu.
All right, gentlemen. We do what we can, but again, the New Republic is not as resourced yet. If you can bring in a person like Sprang, that will prove your commitment to our cause, and maybe we can talk about getting you more equipment to support your endeavors. For now, you're gonna have to be resourceful, and good luck.
Okay.
And her holo projector dissipates, and she flickers away.
So,
Not gonna lie, I would have hoping for a little bit more.
yeah,
Big fan actually asked for help and said Denok can't provide it.
how are we gonna keep tabs on Sprang if we want to go hunt down Doba?
I don't know.
Do we like?
It's more than a day trip away.
We've got his number, so he knows where to call us and contact us if something goes wrong, right?
Yeah, but what if something goes wrong and it takes a day to get back?
True.
And just another point is Sprang wasn't in danger unless he started working for the New Republic.
I see. Okay.
So otherwise, you should be good.
All right. Well then, yeah.
We just don't put them in contact with each other until we check out the other guy.
All right. Let's check out the other guy. Bring him in. We've got to figure out a way to bring him in alive.
We need to buy handcuffs.
The
We
big
need
bounty.
You can get binders from most general
Big
stores.
bounty. Yes. Let's do that.
All right, so you want to
Binders.
do another shopping spree?
Which is an handcuffs.
I've been looking for stuff.
Wait, before the shopping spree, can I call up Yax? My boy.
For sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Max. Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. So are you dialing him on the shipcom?
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
And just a couple moments go by, and yeah, Yax comes up. You don't see the picture, you just see him, and he goes, "Hey, Kiev, what's going on?"
Hey, Yax. We heard that they have Star Destroyers. Do you have one?
What? Are you drunk?
No.
No, we don't. If you're talking about the Star Destroyer, that's the Invids. You got to be careful with this. Let me step out for a second. And you hear like some scuffling, and he's like, "What? No, I don't have a Star Destroyer. Are you crazy?"
You know where we can find one?
No, I don't even know where the Invids are, bro. Like, man, you got to be careful asking these questions.
I'm sorry, Yax. I miss you.
What? I miss
sorry
you
about
too. What is? Are you drunk dialing me?
No. Maybe. I actually don't know if I'm drunk or not.
Pinch your face. It always tells. I don't know Wookiee physique.
It's bleeding now, Yax. Is that good?
No, it means the alcohol has made your. Never mind. I don't have time to get into the Venus, the Venus system right now. Okay.
Okay. Just tell me where the Star Destroyer is, and I'm good.
Okay. Every now and then, what happens is the Invids show up where we're stationed, and they say we need a crew, and so Terex picks us, and we get to go, depending on how good or not good we're being. And it's always a tiered system depending on the job. And the last job I went on was the one I encountered you guys, and man, did we barely get out. And I gotta tell you, you gotta be careful. T-Rex put a bounty on your head.
Do they need Wookiees?
You wanna come work for them?
Well, you know, like it's undercover, like not under like a bed sheet, but like we go in and they're like, "Hey, you want Wookiees?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're Wookiees." And then we go in and then we steal their ship.
I'm familiar with that play. I think you've done it before.
Yeah, exactly. It's like your ship. Sorry about that. But like, it's like your friend.
God damn it. And he goes, "Hey, that's interesting. Normally, normally Imperials are super xenophobic, but recently Tarax has been coordinating with this band of Wookiees who are crazy. I only saw him once. Um, it was some albino Wookiee. I think his name was Tajafuck. He was scary. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh,
Don't. That's bad. That's bad. Yes.
Yeah, no,
Don't get messed with him.
hey, we're barely friends, but like, this is weird. Rex is like major xenophobic. He talks about aliens like trash, but he's working with it. And albino Wookiees are scary. Albino Wookiees? Have you ever seen one? They're scary.
Yeah. Do you know how I lost this eye?
No, I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I bet it was him.
Hey, someone's coming. I gotta go. Be careful calling me. And he hangs up.
Love you, Yaks.
And all you hear is static.
I say it after the static.
All right. Any questions about that?
No.
All right. So you're going on a shopping spree, right?
Yeah, I've been looking at stuff for a while.
Nice. Nice. I found this phenomenal website, and it's a Star Wars RPG shop generator, and you can just like, it's so cool. So tell me what kind of shop you want to go to. Do you want to go to a legal shop, an illegal shop? Like what? Tell me what you want, and we can figure it out.
Can I ask you something? The
You can.
weapons I have, they have values.
Yes.
And is that like what I sell them for? If I reduce them to scrap, how much scrap do I get for them? Like,
That'll depend on the role you get. Most of the time, if you're buying weapons from a vendor, they will be marked up from that base price. And how it works is there's a rarity system, which impacts your ability to find equipment. So a station in the outer rim.
You know somebody.
Right. So stations in the outer rim are harder to get like top tier equipment at. So they're going to be a little less accessible. There's also restricted items which you can't get from legal vendors. You have to go to illegal vendors, and it's usually this like big R next to it. Are you on eWeb development, the one with the like searchable?
Yes.
I think it says restricted on the right side of like the panel. So those all impact the pricing and accessibility of an item. And basically, if you're trying to sell something, depending on the number of successes you get, like each success, you get to like I think you get like 5 or 10% more for each success.
That's cool.
Did that answer your question, E?
Yes. That's general.
All right. So let me know what kind of shop you all are looking for and what kind of goods you're looking for. Do you want just like a
really cool system?
Do you want a general store?
I'm just looking for buying those sort of
Okay.
Cool tech nuggets.
Anything for my flamethrower.
Okay, so we'll just do general store. Do you want legal or on like illegal?
You
can do on the level, shady, or black market.
normal shop, right?
Yeah. Raybar is fine with.
I don't think we need to go illegal for this stuff.
Okay.
I was sort of thinking that just doing some straightforward stuff right now.
Cool.
Above the table, above board.
Cool. So if you're just looking for above board, you're able to go around and one second, I'm gonna switch. All right. Yeah. So you're able to you find a shop. It's called the Fluffy Nerf. And yeah, tell me what you're looking for, and we'll make some negotiation checks. Let me make a person who's owning of this place. No, we don't want another Toydarian. All right. So the owner of the shop is Chijani, and they are a Twi'lek. And so it's this like big warehouse of just like various stuff. There's some stuff out, but it's also like neatly packed. Think of like a Home Depot style shop that you were able to find. Not as big as a Home Depot, but that kind of thing.
I'm looking for Space Home Depot.
Yeah, Space Home Depot. Cool. So what are you looking for? And we'll make some rolls to see if we can find it. And we'll just make the hardest one. So tell me what you are looking for, and I can tell you what the difficulty is. And like the hardest one in terms of rarity.
Yeah.
Oh man. Wow. Yo, that's an expensive frag grenade. Wow. What?
I'm looking.
Also, after the shopping spree, we'll probably end the session. Just FYI, because we're in a good pausing place.
Yeah. Jeez, an energy weapon droid disruptor. That is a pretty penny. Jeez, Louis. Jeez, Louise.
I want some like cool mods. That's what I'm looking for. I want a weapon. I was looking at like I saw the repulsor cannon. If I want to make a repulsor pistol.
A repulsor pistol.
Yeah, I want
Okay.
something with knockback. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, we can figure that out.
Not be a pistol, but like.
So, you could also make attachments to your gun, potentially too. I'm just thinking.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That we could figure out.
Like a vibro bayonet.
Yeah, vibro bayonet's cool. This would probably be more like, so I think turbo. So there's something in the game called repulsor assisted lifting, which is basically kind of like it helps you climb. I think you could rig that into like part of your gun in short range has like some repulsor effects.
Could you like blast yourself and then move like a little leap?
Oh, that's really cool too. Yeah, I think either of those. But so those would probably be like mechanics checks to make items. You don't have to buy them.
Okay.
Because that doesn't exist in the rules. Just FYI, that would be us like figuring out how that makes.
Can you tell us what's in the store?
Sure. Technically, how this system works is you make a negotiation or streetwise check to find an item, and that determines if the shop has the item. But so like look through and if you want me to limit the scope, that's fine. But that's just generally how the system works. Is they don't want it to say here's just what a store has, but it's like what are you looking for? Then you find a shop with that item, if that makes sense.
Oh, here's a repulsor fist. But,
is there anything else that that Yogi would need to make that flamethrower? He's got the flamethrower thing and some scrap metal. I think that's why we ended. the last session.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I totally forgot that. Yeah. So
Okay.
what we could do at the end of the session, Pierre, is we can just do some mechanics rolls because there's just like
Okay,
that's a little bit more like mechanical than narrative, and if
Sure,
people want to
sure.
hang around and hear that, that's fine. Does Raybar or Kiev have anything they're looking for?
Handcuffs.
Say that again. Handcuffs? Oh, sure.
Oh,
I
Uh,
just want the upgraded bowcaster, so
all right.
I'll wait on that.
So you could buy some like scrap metal that either Turbo or Yogi could use to make that for you. There's a bunch of attachments that you can find on the eWeb development website. You could just kind of scroll through and see what you want. There's a Bantha's Eye laser sight, which gives you automatic advantages to your bowcaster rolls. You basically have a laser scope.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of really cool stuff. There's a file. I think Yogi would like this. There's a final word secondary missile system, um, which is pretty dope.
Missile system.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. All right. Binders are super cheap. You're just gonna make me a negotiation roll, and it's just simple. So you're gonna roll it without any. Actually, it's gonna be average. Sorry, because the rarity goes up by 2. I think you can use Turbo's know somebody for this, so you reduce it by 1, right, Turbo?
I might only be able to do that once per.
We could do it for this whole like.
Shit.
We'll just say it's for this whole thing.
I'm okay with that.
I have no idea, Logan. You can try.
I just got a bunch of advantages, but no success.
All right. So they have binders. They're just gonna be
Gabe cut out.
Oh, you're right. Wasn't using my push to talk. So they will say they have binders. Just in
Oh.
this case, they're gonna be 50 credits.
Not too bad.
I think I know which ones you're talking about.
Alright.
I don't have the gadgets book, but this website has everything. It's so great. But you do have some advantages. Do you want to use those on anything?
What do I use on like deals for the other people? Is that
Yeah,
possible?
you can give off. I think with those 3, we can give 2 boosted die to the next check.
All right.
Did Kiev want to buy some scrap metal or no?
Yeah, how much do I need to spend on the scrap metal?
As much as you want for scrap metal. It's just like equivalent exchange of money for money. Like X amount of money gives you X amount of credits worth of scrap metal. It's a narrative concept, if that makes sense.
So, how much do I need for some upgrades? I haven't had a chance to fully browse the.
So
the
item
beverage part.
attachments in terms of scrap metal, you need that much credits worth of scrap metal to make that item. So for example, the Bantha Eye laser scope is 500 credits. So you'll need, I think it's like in that case, it's like 250 credits worth of scrap metal, which I think
Oh,
Hey.
son of a bit.
Yogi got.
I have 223.
So
Yeah.
Yogi got 200 worth of scrap metal, right?
Yeah, from the
Yeah, half
info
was his
panel.
widows. Yeah, so you have 200 already. There's plenty of other places where you can gather it from. And then yeah, you could buy like 100 right now if you wanted, just to.
I will spend 200 credits worth. So is that 200 scrap you said?
Yeah. And yeah, you get a whole nice repulsor lift of a bunch of scrap metal.
Yogi, are you keeping track of scrap?
eWeb development. Yeah, sure. I'll keep track of it.
Cool. So,
200 more to yeah.
yeah, so you have
Okay.
scrap metal, you just got binders, Kakui, anything else you want?
So it was 200 plus another 200.
Say that. Yeah, another 200.
Okay, 400 scrap metal. Damn. Pretty nice.
I am looking at gear. There's a whole bunch of.
Oh.
Stuff I'm not. I am going to get. Let's see. Oh, Gabe, I want to sell. I want to sell some stuff.
Okay.
I want to sell the berserker rifle and the slug thrower pistol.
Okay. So you can make negotiation rolls, or we'll say streetwise rolls for these.
Yeah, bartering on the streets.
Yup.
Right, so let me know when I hit the button.
Oh, right. I have to do a difficulty.
There we go.
I'm just gonna make this average. Whenever you are ready.
This looking for specifically. I'm for selling stuff. Yes, sorry. All right, let's go.
Oh fuck.
I had a mess.
Yeah, I'm way off on scrap for this. If it's a 1-to-1 scrap to price.
It's no, it's half of what you need.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
okay.
half.
But if we want to have some of that scrap for the bow, yeah, okay. So we'll get there.
Roll whenever you're ready. By the way.
I thought I already had. Let me try again.
Well,
Holy crap!
damn.
We can go with the first one if that's.
That's your streetwise roll? That doesn't seem right.
That's not right. You didn't move things out of the.
I did. I did.
I didn't. I'm using my
Hate
skill.
that street.
I'm using the skill, but I didn't reset the pool.
Got
Okay,
it. Oh,
you're
okay.
right.
I was like,
Yeah,
you have
ready?
5
There we
cunning.
go. There we go.
Damn.
Right.
So it's 5% per success, I think. Selling items.
5%.
Oh no. You are gonna get you're gonna get 100% 100% of the value of the items that you're selling.
Yeah, I'm in my element. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, so you barter. So this Twi'lek is like, oh, what do you have here? Oh no, this is how much is the base price?
The pistol is 100.
Uh-huh.
The berserker rifle is 600.
Oh no, together I can do no more than 200 credits.
What?
You're bartering. You're bartering.
200. This stuff is high value. I'm talking like I need 1,000 at least.
1,000. Oh,
100.
you
1,200s are really much more reasonable.
you embarrassed me in my own store. You know what? Because you're a little adorable little bat, I'll give you 500 credits for them both, and you can save your pride.
500. 500. I didn't brave.
You cut out.
Bring back 500 credits worth of weaponry.
I didn't actually get these on with him. I stole them from.
No, I'm very aware of how you got them. So I feel like you're like yelling up at her face right now. And she's like taking a couple steps back, and you notice like people start like,
Pretty drunk.
yeah, and that's right, I forgot. You were drinking with Wookiees and a basilisk all morning and afternoon. So she starts to look around, and you're making like a little bit of a commotion. She goes, fine. How much did you want for them? 700 credits, okay?
Damn.
Fine, I'll be made to go and taking a loss, but
Okay. And yes, here you go. And do you want it cash, or do you want it subtracted from your whatever you're gonna buy today?
just give me the credits now.
All right. See the bursar droid, and you do have your credits. Good doing business with you, rat.
Fuck you.
His voice drops. Fuck you.
Deepens 3 octaves. Love it. Okay, yeah, and so you have 700 credits now. Good roll. God damn.
All right.
That's
Now,
not-
you know what? I want to take my business elsewhere. You know how to treat the patrons.
So I have a
yeah.
I have a question. So Kiev bought 200 scrap. I'm gonna say I also bought 200 scrap. That's 600 scrap metal total. Now, the fire collar light flame projector is 1200. Now, I want to say that I don't want to use all of Kiev's, or like I don't want to use all of his scrap because that's his scrap for his bowcaster. So, what about the flamethrower mechanism? Could that count for like 100 scrap? Maybe this is a mechanics roll thing that we can
Yeah,
figure out.
I think so there one of the books has crafting items, and I think what would happen is you already have the base. So basically the way it works is you choose your quote unquote template, which your template has X amount of credits, and then you choose to build off of that. And so we'll say you have that base template, which means you don't need to spend the majority of the credits. We'll say it's going to be like significantly reduced. So I imagine it's going to be like 100 credits worth of scrap or something like that.
Oh, okay, cool. Is that cool, Adam? If I use 100 scrap from the 200 you got on this flamethrower, and then we'll get more scrap after we burn some guys?
Yeah, we could also just accidentally steal some more.
Information
info.
terminals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Okay. So we'll have 100. That's 100K scrap, Kiev scrap.
Honestly, you could do no wrong with Kiev, Yogi. Like, you could take all my credits, and I'd be like, well, Yogi knows what's going on.
Well, all right.
Yeah, so for a we'll say this those melee. Let's do ranged weapons for a like a energy or blasting rifle. It is yeah, it's 450. So we'll say you have that. Yeah, so we'll just say it's like 100 credits. I think that's fine. We'll just go with that.
Okay.
How many more scrap do we have?
So at the end of my flamethrower, we've got 100 of your scrap.
Hmm. So, Gabe, you said the price is half in credit or half of
Yeah, right.
in
The
scrap.
special
Is that
modification.
correct?
I found
Or
a
am I
PDF of it.
misremembering?
Say that again, Adam.
So if the price on eWeb development is 250, is that 250 scrap or 250 credits?
They're the same technically.
They're the same? Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is you have again, it's like a narrative crafting component. It's just like you spend 200 credits and you have 200 crafting components. And it's credits of so it's they didn't want to say you have to have this kind of metal, then this kind of metal, and then you need this power source. It's just like you have all the pieces. They're just in crafting components.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah, we need to steal some more info packs.
so I
Yogi.
just posted the crafting rules, which is super helpful.
Yeah, this is pretty in depth. Light range, arranged light.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I like doing it more narratively to collect like scrap. So if you have the base flame projector, I'm not going to say you still need all this other stuff. Like that's just going to count as like 350 credits worth of the thing. I don't like to get bogged down in the rules too much because it just we're doing all different types of like book flipping, and that's just not fun. So
So this is like a ranged light. That's not like an energy pistol. It's like a.
ranged
It's
light.
that's the
So
range light skill, but it's range short.
yeah.
Uh,
So this would probably be
it looks like a rifle kind of thing.
yeah, I was running it as like an energy rifle.
Energy rifle. Got
Yeah,
it.
that
Okay, cool.
450. Yeah, that's how I was running it. Um,
All right.
there's examples on the right end of this.
What's the /4?
That's the rarity.
Rarity. Gotcha.
So how hard it is to find the equipment for it.
Okay.
So
Material price.
while we wrap up, and so people who don't want to like go through the mechanic heavy component of this game, I flipped a dark side token. And how that works is when you get back to the ship, so like whenever that is, you have a message on your ship's comm. And I am going to post a picture in chat.
It's Jar Jar Binks.
Yep, Darth Binks, please.
Bing. His friends.
Misa own a lot of explosive balls.
I enjoyed that a little too much.
Okay, I have a couple things I would like to buy. That's cool.
There he is,
Cool.
T-Rex, the dinosaur himself.
I would like to try to buy. I need to
Sure.
figure out-
Can I just do this narrative moment and then we can get to that? So people who don't want to stick
Yeah,
around. Yeah, so in session pictures, you see a hollow projector of this individual pop up. And he says in a deep voice, he says, I hear you boys have been asking questions about me. Well, let me answer some of them. As you've probably guessed, my name is T-Rex, and I run an outfit of Imperials who, well, let's just say after your last little escapade on Lothal Minor, are looking for some shooting practice. So, if you're interested, you are more than welcome to come pay your debt to me. We can initiate a parlay, as you will, or we're gonna keep hunting you down and well, kill you. I have some friends for the Catadic brothers who would be happy to help. Some gay cucks might ring a bell. Anyway, this has been fun, boys, but just know you're playing with men. And it goes and cuts out.
Playing with men.
Oh,
Oh,
douche.
damn. That T-Rex, he really knows how to send off a message. Gosh.
Yogi, he's working with the gay cucks. That means we have to kill him.
He got me shaking in my boots. And I don't
You're
wear
wearing boots?
I think that's a great plat. The screen fades to black and created by George Lucas, and the Star Wars theme kicks off. That was great. You wear boots? All right.
It's like poetry. It rhymes both. Like, yeah.
William Shakespeare would be more than Bill Shakespeare would be very impressed.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, Bill. All right. Any other questions? I'm gonna stick around to do some mechanics rolls, do some buying rolls. Anything else anybody wants to do, we could do the mechanics. But if you are wanting to go enjoy the rest of your evening, do your thing.
Thanks for GMing, Gabe.
As always, twas fun. Thanks for not following a single plot thread. I love. Well, I guess you talked to Sprang. He was a character forever ago. So hey, it all weaves back
We
together.
did so much plot. So much plot.
Yeah, there was plenty of weaving together, plenty of advantages that you always can find narrative hooks. The key is not to plan enough. Are you trying to frame your head, Pierre? The key is to plan enough so there's things to introduce, but plan the least amount so you can put them wherever the fuck your players take the story.
Yeah, I followed that. Yeah.
Elijah's back. What's up?
Oh, I went away. I didn't mean to do that. I literally I needed the text, so I was in the chat like text.
Your video's been gone for like the last hour.
I could see whoever was talking. You guys. Oh, that's my bad. I literally like
Happens.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right. I'm just gonna grab a quick drink. Elijah,
How did you?
go ahead.
Yeah?
No, what'd you run a roll? What are you trying to find?
I am looking for. Okay, so the first one is I'm looking for the repulsor stuff. There's some repulsor based items here that I've found, but like I don't know how hard. That's the thing I would like to know somebody for.
Sure. All right. So how I'd like to run this, I think, is you're just trying to attach it to a weapon, or you want to buy this weapon.
No, I'm trying to create a mod for my holdout blaster. That is, instead of like switch to stun, it's switch to throw away from you. Like to repulsor blast.
Yeah, so how I think I would like to do this is so that's an attachment. I don't think we'll say that's a hold weapon you gotta buy. Let's see what kind of template we'll want. I think this too is gonna be energy. So we'll say We'll say 200 credits, rarity 3.
200 credits, rarity 3. Okay.
So it increases by 2 because you're on an outer rim planet, so it's up to 5, but you reduce it by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are going to make an average negotiation or streetwise check.
Okay, average negotiation or streetwise. I know which one I'm gonna do. So let's should I just hit the button?
And you are getting 2 boost die from Louis' roll, remember?
Oh yes, thank you, Louis. Boom.
Nice. All right.
Wow.
So do you want to tell me what kind of shop you stumble into, or do you want me to just make it up?
I was thinking it's like you're getting closer to like more questionable shops. Like they're not
Okay.
they're not
Cool.
a nice area. It's sort of like where you can really dig through like a shadier techno Goodwill.
I love that aesthetic.
Yeah. And I'm just like digging through rubbish, that's just there for people to just, like rummage through basically.
All right. I have the perfect character for this. So you come into a shop called the Broken Horn, and it's run by a Deveronian. Deveronians have 2 big horns coming out. This guy obviously has a broken one, and he has like piercings through it. And he goes, welcome to my establishment, my small friend. What can I interest you in today?
I want this.
And I like just thunk.
I love it. Oh yes, this is a fine contraption. Very expensive though. Oh yes, you got the credits, little guy.
Everyone just keeps bringing up his height.
Well, now that you mention it, I don't have too many credits.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe something smaller is more up your alley.
No, I need this.
Yeah, I mean, I assume it's appropriately sized for me, or I wouldn't have.
Yeah. He's just picking on you.
Oh, it's like
No. This is perfectly fine. Thank you.
All right, I
I'm
guess
gonna put my better foot forward this time.
I appreciate that. All right, yes, I can see you're a man of business and want none of this bartering. That's why I got into the game. All right. How does 400 credits for this fine piece of equipment seem?
400 is a little steep. That's I gotta make rent this month. I can do 150.
Oh, 150. Oh, so you rolled 3 successes, right? Is that what I saw? 3 successes?
Yeah, 3 successes and two threats.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
my friend, I got to break even on this. I pay 150. 225, and we'll call it a deal.
200.
Oh, my friend. All right. You seem as a bit of a mechanic. I see that hydro spanner on your waist. I'll make you a deal. How about this? I'll give it for you 200 now, but how about we go into business together? This thing you're buying needs a little bit of work, obviously, and I imagine you're going to do something with it. So how about when you create things that you have no longer use for, you come sell them for me, and since you have a consistent place to sell goods, maybe you sell them for a little cheaper. How does that sound?
Well, I think I'm gonna need a little bit more. I have big plans. You gotta understand. You're asking me to commit all of my creations to.
Oh no, not
So
all. He gives out a belly laugh. My friend, no, not all. Hey, someone's got to look out for the little guy. You know what I mean? Huh?
Yeah, That's my job. I'm looking out for me. I'm the little guy.
But what are you gonna do with small businesses like the Broken Horn go out of business and you're forced to deal with the Space Depot, huh?
They got great prices. What are you talking about?
Okay. Well, hey, it was just an offer. I can go no longer.
I will consider it. I'm not turning you down.
I can't go lower than 225, my friend. I apologize. Those are the threats, by the way. They increase the price of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know what? If you, I'm looking for some protective gear too. If you can point me in the direction.
I got armor here. What are you looking for?
I'm actually looking for the thing I found in the eWeb development GitHub thing is a fabricator's protective gear. It's under armors.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I think he would probably have that. I think with your several successes, he would have this as well.
Great. I also am buying. If they're not here, I'll buy them elsewhere. But I'm also buying a breathing mask.
A breathing mask?
Which I would probably find here in the same place, which is 25.
Yep. So everything's gonna be marked up a little bit. So he goes, oh, breathing mask in the fabricators. Yes, very important for traveling abouts. The breathing mask is 25, so that's gonna be let's 600 credits rounded.
Wait, what is this for?
The two combined.
The fabricators.
Yep, which is 450 base, and then the breathing matches is 25 base. So together he's saying 600.
I pretty sure I only have.
I have 700 credits, so I will happily give you 700 for everything.
Oh, you are such a good little man. All right, let's shake it out. And he extends his hand and shoves your goods across the table to you. And now remember my offer, little man. If you come back with created goods, we can talk more business. Mm-hmm. And the party is now broke again.
I also bought, Gabe. I don't know if there's a place to buy this. But I tried to buy some. This is med-aid patches and stim packs.
Stim packs, yeah, you can buy stim packs at most places. Those would also. We'll say there was some on the ship, so you don't need to buy those. I would say there was 2 a piece on the ship, so there's probably eight of those on the ship.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, if we ever end up in another combat again in this campaign.
Hey, I like talking to people and building things.
Yeah, what's combat?
Gabe, I understand in the campaign I'm DMing, we had like 6 sessions without combat in a row.
If I really wanted it, I could just flip a dark side token and be like, hey, there's actually pirates here. Haha. Who would have thunk?
Oh no, we'll figure out how to get out of combat even in that case.
Yeah,
we'll negotiate our way out.
Yeah. So in the diplomat tree, you know how there's specialized there's like signature abilities. I think I told you about this, but one of the signature abilities is you have to make like a hard charm check, negotiation check, or deception check. And if you do, no, I think you just have to flip a light side token actually. And it's like turn any combat encounter into a social encounter. So and I love that. And I got it in one of my brother's campaigns, and he was like, all right, final battle against the boss. And I was like, you know what, Ben? I don't feel like fighting today. We're good Quakers. And then I was just like, we're going to talk this out. We're going to be good, passive-aggressive Quakers.
Very nice.
Oh, man.
Did you want to try and do some crafting?
Yes,
exactly.
I would.
Exactly what I wanted to try.
Just before that, I do have another question about item qualities.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the bola/net.
Yep.
For 20 credits, because it's a ranged light weapon, which is awesome. Because I want to get Doba alive if possible. So it has ability to spend a triumph on a successful hit, so that target becomes ensnared. Basically, they have to break out with a formidable athletics check. So that looks like it's an item activation that takes place if you have a triumph. However, qualities also include knockdown and ensnare 3.
Yep.
Are those things that can be triggered that are different than this Triumph thing? Because I'm trying to think like how effective this net is.
Yeah.
And if it only procs on like a Triumph, that seems okay. But well, what's the ensnare and knockdown about?
Yeah, so those are item qualities, and remember, those require 2 advantages to trigger. So at any point, you can activate those when you're using the item with 2 advantages.
Ooh.
And I think with a bullet net, since does it deal damage?
It does 2 damage.
It does do 2 damage. So, with like a bullet net, if you hit with that, I think it just works, So like I would be a little bit more flexible with something like that. But like any weapons with knockdown, blast, anything like that, it requires 2 advantages to trigger those things.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm gonna pick one of those up as well. Just deduct 20 credits, pop that. But yeah, then we can get onto crafting anytime.
Cool.
Nice.
So,
Gabe,
yep.
how do I? Where is armor? in this thing?
To craft armor?
No, I bought armor. So
Yep.
where do I put it in the character sheet?
Oh yeah. So, let me pull open your
Weapons, talents, and special abilities, force power, signature abilities. Oh God, he's taking over.
taken over. I would put it item inventory. You could just put it in your other gear, and I would just make a note in your soak. I think your soak goes up, and it has a couple special abilities that I would just make note of somewhere.
Yeah, these are good base. I'm gonna modify the crap out of these.
Yeah. So there are like lots of attachments that exist in the world to do crafting. So there's so many fucking attachments.
3 against damage from blaster quality.
The crafting document that I shared is amazing, and it has the tables and everything for armor, weapons, and droid crafting. So, all right, I'll be right back. Find what you're looking for, and you're trying to attach what, Pierre? You're trying to create the energy weapon.
Thrower, yeah.
Cool. So you are gonna roll. We said you have the template,
Yeah.
but I think what we're gonna do is,
And it's a 450.
yeah, it's the 450 energy rifle. So normally it's hard, but I think you already have the template. So you just need an average mechanics check, and it takes 8 hours to create.
Okay.
And so successes reduce the time. Advantages you get to spend on that table below. And I'll be right back.
Wait, Gabe, before you go, just wanted to say bye. 'Cause I'm gonna hop off and make dinner.
Cool. Thanks for joining, Adam. As always, it was
See you,
fun. Thanks for being here, and keep an eye on the Obsidian Portal for character development stuff.
Yeah, we'll do.
Peace
Have a
out.
good rest of the night.
See you, buddy.
I just wanted to say bye to Gabe because
Yeah.
he was about to hop off.
Yeah. See you guys.
Bye,
Wait,
Adam.
I'm coming back. See you, Adam. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I just wanted to mention to y'all, I already told Pierre, I'm gonna be moving to Chicago in July, which is pretty hype.
What?
That's awesome. You did mention that, I think.
Well, I'm like
Very
actually definitely moving because I got permission from the boss.
From the boss.
The boss.
Are you changing jobs or are you parallel jobs?
Fully remote, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Amazon is gonna figure out that no one needs to work in an office, and then it can just drop offices.
Yeah, I heard companies are saying to employees that 2020 you're just going to work from home the whole year anyway. I don't know if
Yeah.
Amazon these official statements.
Well, Amazon, the internal thing is if you can work from home until at least October.
So, chat, what'd you
So-
think, Logan? Chat, what'd you think of the?
And that's
think of
like
the
the
session?
earliest.
Not
date.
much happened,
So I
but
was like, so can I just work from home for a long time? And they said, yeah. So yeah. If y'all want to not visit in Chicago, it's a great place.
Yeah.
I enjoy
Podcast
Chicago.
Central. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a life update.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for organizing as always, Gabe.
Of
You're the
course, of course. See y'all next time, or just see. I keep
You
forgetting.
say bye to Adam.
I just
Bye.
keep reminding me.
bye.
Keep saying bye to everyone. I like it. It's nice.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, a lot of roleplay heavy this session.
Let Gabe get his water.
I'm back. Yeah,
he's
role playing
already back.
is the best part of it. I
You
appreciate
didn't
that.
have to go that far. To be fair, it's like
So what?
20 feet, maybe.
Okay, so how do we
You're
wrap? How
going
do we
somewhere,
wrap-
meet? About 90 feet.
I gotta make a mechanics check.
Yes, we'll do average. And we'll say that you have a tool bench in the ship, remember? So you're gonna get a boost die from that business.
Okay, so I'm just gonna push my button and it's good to go.
You made his day. I'll tell him again in a sec. Hey, Turbo. Just so you know, you got another shout out from the chat about being the funniest character. Just want to let you know.
Well, let's not milk that too much. I don't want it to go to my head.
Too late, I'm sure.
Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
The Cockwe Turbo fan club. There's gonna be a Facebook page here soon enough.
Need for Quee.
to all my fan, yeah, singular. Hey, we're working up in the world, all right.
All the fans wear khaki pants.
Good God.
So you have all the dice have washed out. So what you're gonna have to do is, I have a house rule double down where you upgrade the good dice, but you also upgrade the bad dice. Do you want to do that and re-roll?
Let's do it.
All right, I have my pool set. I have that set.
I'll go to my
So,
pool. So it's I just add another green or something.
nope, I got it on my end. You feel
You've
free
got
to.
it on your end?
Yeah, you just
What
wait.
about
Hold.
a boost? You said there was a boost involved.
Oh yeah, I got that on my end too.
Oh, let's do it. The big upgrade.
You can also
What-
ask for help and get an additional boost. If you want to ask Kakui for help, Kakui can help and give an additional.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
having.
yeah, I mean, I'm all in right now.
I probably should have asked you to do it like from the start. You know, just like, hey, can we make a flamethrower together?
Hell yeah.
The next Sesame Street episode. All right. I got the 2 boost die. I got the upgrade on both sides, and you're good to go. Go ahead, Yogi.
Oh, and then on my side, I do 2 yellow.
Just roll your regular pool. Roll
I'll
that.
roll my regular pool. All right, I got it.
All right, let's see it.
Bam.
Another wash? Another wash?
Do you double it again?
Yes, we're doing this.
We're
We're going again. We're going again.
bad mother.
We're doing another. We're doing another. Let's do it again. Do over. Do over.
Another one.
Another.
So I click it again.
Yeah, go ahead again. Ah! So you're working on this thing. You're working on this thing, and you forgot. So you're like, you keep testing out, and it's not going, and you're like, "Fuck! I left the like shooting pin in that blocks the injector from injecting the gas, and then finally you pull it out, and it spurts to life.
What's that doing in here?
You get an advantage to spend on that beautiful table.
Wow. You know, this is oh. Can I does this thing have ammunition or I should probably know. Let's see. Let me bring it up. Could it be like the first time it's shot, I can use that advantage towards activating something?
Sure. So there's this table. So practice makes perfect. You get a boost die on your next mix with the skill before the end of the session. So this would be mechanics. You gain the ion quality. It can be lightweight. You reduce the encumbrance by 1. Disorient. The item gets the disorient quality, which is something you can trigger. I would even let, because I'm a kind and benevolent GM, I'd also give you customizable, which you get to increase the hard point by 1, which allows you to make more upgrades later on.
That one. That's the one.
That is a 2 advantage
like,
one, but I'm a
progress.
kind and benevolent GM, and you can have
That's
that one.
very cool. Okay, yes.
So this weapon has the qualities Blast 2, Burn 2, Vicious 2, Pierce 2, and now it has an additional hard point, so it has 2 hard points.
Okay.
So when you navigate to the attachments will have an HP, and you need to have space for. You can have up to 2 places of hard points on this
Blast
flamethrower.
2, burn 2.
Yeah, I'm
vicious
such a
2,
pushover as a
and
GM. I want my
hard
characters to feel like heroes.
something. Sorry.
You have 2 hard points on it.
Hard 2.
Yeah, hard points too.
Cool.
Awesome. All right, Kakui, what are you making? What are you making, pal? You're making a repulsor gun, right? The repulsor gun?
Yes, I am.
All right. There's no template for a repulsor gun, so we're gonna say, what did I say that was? I'm in brawl. I need to be in ranged weapons. We said that was an energy pistol. So since you have the base pistol, we're gonna make that average as well. An average mechanics check. I'm gonna get rid of all these other boost die. You have your toolkit and a tool bench, so you get a boost. Are you asking Yogi for help?
No.
I got a fucking break. I got.
Yeah, I mean it takes 8 hours.
I'm doing my own thing. I'm not asking anyone for help.
He better make a display case for his spanner. That should be one of my like follower goals. You get to like.
I just roll the.
I don't know if you're
check,
getting
you have
bits.
everything set up?
Yeah, I should. Let me double check. Yeah, I just have an average check, and I have my boost die built in here. So, anyway, go ahead. I don't know if you're collecting bits or whatever, but one of them is you get to make an NPC, like you're gonna do for me, Logan. All right, did you
Yeah.
roll? You roll?
I will do it right now.
Holy shit! All right.
Dang.
So
Ooh.
successes reduce the time needed by 1 hour per success. So it was supposed to take 8 hours, and it takes you 3 hours. Oh my god, that's insane.
All right.
But I have a threat. I get to spend. Ho
Yeah, you gotta.
Ha
I need to
ha.
think with that threat. Can I say that?
So I think what you had to do is on this item you had to build out like this chamber because you had to be able to push energy through something, and it had to be like a little bit larger. So this is going to be heavy +1. So it's going to gain +1 encumbrance.
All right. +1. Let me write that down right now. I gain 1 encumbrance. All right. And we got qualities as repulsor setting. Oh yeah.
Heavy, yeah. You know what I'm doing.
Custom paint. And okay, that's my first
Cool.
one.
Cool.
And then I have sort of a thing I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm looking through the edge of the empire. I have this breathing mask.
Uh-huh.
And I would like to modify it that I just got. A breathing mask and respirator.
Yeah, what do you want to do with the breathing mask?
I'm trying to look up what it does exactly.
Yeah, so it basically just allows you to breathe in toxic environments. It's
Never mind. I'm not modifying it yet. That's all.
okay.
We'll find it later. I'm perfectly happy with this.
Cool.
Said.
So
Also, my guy is tired and hungover now. And...
you walk away from the workbench in what was going to be again a full day of work at the bench, and you walk away quickly. You just get in and get out. Impressive effort there. Cool. Awesome possum. Anything else anybody else wants to accomplish?
Oh man, I'm over encumbered. I gotta drop some shit.
Or get a backpack, a utility belt.
Oh, utility belt, man. I'll just drop some grenades off on the ship.
Be careful with
fine.
them.
All right, that's cool.
All right,
If I go
folks.
no nades, I'm fine. Okay, that's fine.
How much that needs away?
I'll just put them in a box.
You probably have some kind of weapons cabinet on the ship, I'm sure.
Yeah.
If not, I'll be there soon enough.
Make sure to lock it when other people are around, because you don't know. Ship can hit an asteroid field and things fall out. Might
That's
take
We
true.
you
open the
leave.
weapons cabinets. Who's inside? It's the guy from the first episode.
Duros, the
Yeah.
Duros pilot.
Living
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, how
I
does
don't
it
know
feel?
what
How does it feel, you nerf herders?
I just want to live with my guns.
Yeah, right. Just like
No, that's
drop
great.
them right
Okay.
on the
This is awesome.
the floor. They're rolling around while they're flying through asteroid fields. Awesome, possum guys.
Okay, so also, do we have XP?
Oh, of
to do
course
it.
you have XP.
Okay.
We played for
It's,
2 hours.
Adam continuously leaves.
He doesn't. He hasn't earned any XP.
AXP yet.
Oh man.
Yeah. So you're gonna get 10 XPs. Actually, you made a lot of narrative development. Let's do 20 XP. I was also really happy with the role playing. People got into it, did a lot of talking, and I appreciate that. I want to reward RP. You get XP. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? You better, because I'm putting down
So
XPs.
RP for XP,
Wow.
good. I get you.
Wow. I'm excited.
All right, so 20 XPs. Lots of stuff's gonna be happening.
Talent tree. Here we go. What's it gonna be with my XP? Gonna send.
Talent tree.
Oh, I'm the talent tree.
Let's wait and see.
Let us see.
Awesome.
What did I do?
Well, thanks for those of you who watched, Logan. As always, I appreciate your presence here
Oh
and
yeah,
your
we took Powerful
commentary.
Blast
And I love
times
being able to
two.
pull shit you say in chat and put it into the game. I think Jabba's Lemonade was a fantastic, Hard Lemonade was a fantastic addition. Love doing that. So keep it coming. We'll be back most likely next weekend with another Scum and
Yes.
Villainy game. And come back on Tuesdays, not this Tuesday, every other Tuesday. We have the Genesis RPG system, which is
Yep,
yet to
we're
be
taking
named.
Master
Working on it. My
Grenadier.
brother's
No
running
problem.
that one. And I'm gonna be looking to do some more RP on here. Yeah, no, that was a particularly
we need to
ridiculous
get
session.
you somewhere away from people.
I did.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry. It's whatever works with my friends'
What do you
schedules.
mean?
You know, you gotta meet the players where they're at. Yeah, it normally
one's like a
is,
heavily
but we
focused
couldn't make
melee
Sunday
class,
work this
right?
week. It being Mother's Day and all. I'm a
I've
good
got
mama's
some-
boy.
I can roll. I got
I'm
some
a good
brass
mama's
knuckles.
boy, so I'm gonna spend some
I
time
mean,
with
if you're
my
throwing grenades,
mama
gotta be
virtually,
near
play
'em.
some games with her. Gonna play some Jackbox party games with
True,
my mom
true.
tomorrow for Mother's Day, I think.
Like if you
And
like
my
it's always out
grandma.
front, those get blasted, but I don't
Gotta
think they have it
appease
up front.
the matriarchs of the
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah, so happy Mother's Day to any moms or women out there who deserve the limelight. I'm gonna continue playing video games, but I think we're done with RPGs. My friends seem to be spending some XPs here.
That guys are setback guys, right, Gabe?
Yes, they are. Yeah, and for those new folks in chat too, Hunter, it's nice to see you pop in here. Sound like you familiar with Star Wars, FFG. We're collecting the Star Wars RPG fans.
Is that a GameCube
I love it.
controller going?
Yeah.
Not enough
I
Star
put
Wars
the noise
nerds in the
suppressor
world.
on to try and nerf the sounds, but I think it's just still too loud.
It sounds good. I
love
like the clickety clackety. It takes me back to Sussman when Elijah and Louis would speak in code. Clickety clackety clickety yeah.
What sound it is?
No, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear your NPC. I tried to
Some
build
people
something
are
into my stream
a
where
while
you could
ago.
collect
From who?
in currency to offer
Just
NPCs
sell it
in,
on eBay. They had a
just
lot
as like
of
a
different
fun way,
options. I
because
just got
I
like
like
classic JP
I
White.
like
Street
having
race going on.
other people influence and make
Yeah, no.
decisions and offer stuff
So I'm just like
into.
that. You hear like.
I'm gonna turn their.
all these
I'm gonna
all these
turn
fly
down
boys
the
with their
disco.
Teslas.
Sorry, I had to turn down chat. That was getting too loud for me. But yeah, so I love when other people get to influence the world that I'm building because I really like collaboration and stuff. But I'm excited to see your NPC that you got. We got to find a time to offer it up. Because I'd love to see what you're thinking. If it's possible, you should type it up and send it over to me, and we can find a time to chat about it. Because until then, I would love to see if I can integrate it. Because I don't know if you saw, but the way I build out my obsidian portal, I use this to make my campaigns, or just like keep track of it, because my time now, of course, yeah. So because we can have that character show up right here in the non-player characters. We got Yax, we got Solo, we got Sprang, T-Rex, Tajafuk. I also apologize. This name is crude as hell because they literally made more of a troublemaker for the PCs. Yeah, yeah. Right now, I'm just slowly introducing. They've never played this system before, so I wanted to like slowly introduce them. And also, they're all D&D players, so I find yeah, I just dicking around. I'm terrible at naming stuff, so I just like when I get asked on the spot, I'm just like throw out ridiculous names. But yeah, so they're all D&D players, and I find D&D players aren't. That's a gross generalization, but like RPG should be about the role playing, like we talk about. And so this system really promotes that, and so I'm really trying to like coach and push my players to think more that way, as opposed to thinking like combat to combat to combat. It's all these scenes in between that really make the story, and the combat is like the least interesting oftentimes. Sometimes important and sometimes really cool, and epic, but definitely like a reduced component of it. One sec, I'm gonna answer some question. What were you saying, Pierre?
Elijah had a level up question.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
I speed up a class skill to 2?
Yes.
15 to up it to 3.
Yep. 5 times to where you're going.
And it is 10 XP to up a non-class skill to 1.
It's 5 times the rank you're going to, plus an additional 5. So 10 for 1, 15 for 2, 20 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, and so like a lot of my work with role playing games is trying to make the most interesting non-combat encounters. I think that can be a really challenge because a lot of games don't have rules for social encounters. Like D&D doesn't. They give guidance and stuff like
Very
that,
cool.
but the advantage
that's-
system just makes it so you can have so many
I've been
interesting
good for a
things
while. Like,
happen.
they're great.
You
You lose
so
them after you
that's what I
use them.
try and do is the TV shows that I'm most
That's the problem.
engaged in don't have huge explosions. They're not
So
Michael
you
Bay
get, like,
movies.
tank
they're
full of explosives on your
intricate
back.
and character
You're not
development.
gonna lose it that easy.
Pierre, what'd you invest your XP in?
Master Grenadier. So I have 1 fewer advantage to activate a blast ability.
Ooh,
including
that
the
is good. Nice. That is
That's
dangerous.
neat. that's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, combat definitely important. I don't want to downplay the combat aspect of it. That is such a good talent, Pierre. Oh my god. Bro, so many explosions. You got to throw more grenades. We got to get into combat more
I
often.
know, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we were joking about that.
I gotta toss them out there. Get de-encumbered.
Start throwing them in social situations. See what
Cool.
happens.
Yeah.
I've got a poison grenade.
Oh God.
Did I give you
Talk
a?
about the next social meeting
I
as
got
an
it,
aggressive action.
He did.
0.
Did I give you a
It's like,
poison grenade?
what is this? Why? I was only like 60 credits or something.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
It's really expensive. I actually think it needs to be loaded with a neurotoxin. That it doesn't have one in there. I used it as the bargaining chip during that game of whatever. I was like, Here's a poison grenade. He's like, oh fuck. Here's a-
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what our explosive
I got
experts
gear,
does.
man. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, how's your talent tree coming, E?
I have the whole first row and 3 out of 4 of the second row.
Damn, you're just like cleaning out the whole thing. You're not going straight down. You're just getting them all as you go.
Yeah, a lot of them are interconnected, right?
Mm.
They have the horizontal lines. Does that mean you have to go down from the top? They've all been really good.
So anything that's connected with one of those lines, you just like anything that's below the top, you just have to have a line that's connected to it. You have to purchase a talent that's connected to the next one to get it. I'm not looking at your talent tree, so I can't speak specifically to that, but
Oh, it's all good. I'm filling it out very heavily now.
That's nice.
Yeah, I need to start doing that now.
There's a lot of-
nice.
it's
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
think
stuff in the
I think
beginning
more
that's
like
super
subterfuge,
useful, and
less
also, like,
confrontational NPC would
3
be
of them,
would be
which
really
is a
important. And I've been
total
thinking
of
about that
25
because
of
like
my
right, we have
XP, which I
Rex,
spent
who's
just
gonna be a
on the
nice
super
like
vehicle.
face enemy.
So,
You know, just like
so,
that ex
like,
Imperial
that I
ISB
hadn't
agent.
yet, so.
That was pretty awesome.
Ah.
Resources.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
We'll see.
Yeah, because
We'll see.
we did roll a despair when we first got that ship.
see.
That could have been the slicer. That's cool.
That was fun. Had fun, guys.
Yep. Okay.
All right, folks.
Alright.
Twas fun.
Yep. Very
See you
chill.
guys later.
Rest of your weekends is
You as well.
Mhm. Have a
Peace.
good one, guys. It was a lot
Out.
of fun.
Yeah.
take it easy. Good evening.
I mean, I don't have anywhere to be, so I'll
Yeah, I was just gonna hop up to my family chat and play video games. So
sound good.
See ya.
see you guys.
Ciao,
Next.
guys.
I think the webcam really made it great
I
today as well.
really agree. Like Adam was a lot more present too. Yeah, like Adam was a lot more present, which I really appreciated because I think it stimulates like everybody's engagement, and there's a level of accountability. So
I'm down. I didn't know. Should I just bring up 2 tabs of Discord to do the video? Because I had the video up and then I went into the text channel to find some pinned stuff, right? And to and have access to the
That's a
pinned
good
stuff.
point.
And that
Yeah.
took me out of.
My camera
I
is
didn't
it still
realize
there right now?
I didn't realize that turned off my video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is my video still up? I'm in the text channel right now.
You're
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
still
write that down.
Which is fine, but like, watch. I'm gonna hit general.
you're up.
Look,
I'm still. Then I don't know what. Then I don't know.
I
What,
don't know.
I don't know.
now it's gone.
Oh, you're still there.
It's so weird.
That's gone.
Now it's gone.
Oh, you're back.
I was thinking
Oh,
of
okay, I
introducing
see. I must
a
have just
criminal
messed it
syndicate.
up. must
I was
have
just looking for the
messed
right
it.
one, you know.
There could be a connection issue with Discord as well. who
No,
knows?
no.
Maybe
I
they
just
could work.
messed- I
Tenlas
think
would
I messed
definitely
up at
have
one point,
some
like,
connections
how to
there.
get to the general video view, and I accidentally turned it off at one point during the campaign. That's probably what happened.
Anyway,
Also, is my stream okay? I'm
We're
getting
good now.
going.
like warnings
and
that
it's
I'm
going
having
good,
frame
'cause the
rate
going gets
frame
good.
rate dropping.
It's going. All right. So have a nice evening.
And that's we get
Ooh.
the good going
Yeah.
good.
You gotta get those goods going. All right.
Get
And
those goods
Okay.
going.
All right.
Good.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That sounds cool. I
Alright,
wrote it
have a
down.
great one,
I'll
everybody.
think about that.
Yeah,
See you,
guys.
Pierre. See ya.
See ya. Take care. Goodbye.
Ooh, maybe my brother's around. I like that. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about what that might look like. Yeah, yeah, because I asked them each to like give me a Subby. I asked them each to give me like a NPC that came from their backstory that would give them like feed them jobs, be an informant. I know, so long, and
Yeah,
I didn't get
was
much.
A good sesh. I
Yeah,
gotta say.
that was so silly. I was just like the whole session. I was like, man, they're not gonna get to any plot stuff, and I was like,
Rico, she gets interrupted in meetings all the time.
what? That wasn't to us. Okay. And I was like,
That was
I was like, that was not for us. I was like, worried because I was like, man, we're not gonna do like anything. They're gonna go see Sprang, whatever. And I was like, wait, no, that's up to me. I could just make shit happen. I could like drop all these nuggets
You
along
can
the
make
way.
whatever you want happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
We also got a lot of cannon.
Yep.
We got some cannon stuff. We have standard outer rim bird, which is sorb, SORB.
Sorb.
Some sorb nuggets.
And the DB.
Yeah, I
The
got sorb.
DB.
I ordered sorb nuggets.
I love that. And DB. Dirty Bird.
Oh yeah, dirty bird. I
Yeah.
got sorb. Yeah. I just want some sorb and rice. That was good, dude. I got another autograph. Every game we're playing, and I get autographs.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I think that's gonna be.
That's truly
That was
fantastic.
that was a whole. Plus, we got a really great plot point.
Yeah, no, I laid a lot of nuggets in game that like I had like fed to people offline saying, "Hey, this is part of your backstory, just FYI." And of course, no one really brought up, but I'm trying to push it a little bit more
No
directly.
one did anything.
Yeah. Just got to be a little bit more directed and now some
Yeah,
group
well,
accountability.
I was waiting for the gears. My guy, he finally has the ship. He's now he's really gonna dig into his tinkering. Oh, also, did it take any scrap for me to make my modified pistol?
Yeah, it took the scrap from that thing you bought. Actually, you know what? It'll take like a third of it.
The weapon.
Yeah.
The weapons and the repulsor unit are. But yeah, the repulsor unit was like 200.
That sounds good.
I just converted everything to credits. I have 100 and used it all. I have 175 credits worth of additional scrap that I scrounged last time. I don't know if I would need to use any of that.
Just keep it around. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm just figuring because there was a repulsor unit thing I could buy for the mod, right? But I don't know if everything I want to do will be able to do that. So I'll look out for it. I will figure it out. I haven't modded stuff here before. I'm excited too, though. I have all these ideas for different things I can use, like things I can add to my equipment and outfits.
So the way it works generally is, so there's mods and attachments, just to be clear. Attachments don't take much to attach. That's just like if you get a scope, you don't really need to roll anything to attach a scope to a gun. However, each attachment has modifications. Those require rolls, and they get increasingly harder the more you attach to that attachment, if you will.
So can I? So can I say that my holdout blaster has a stun setting, right?
Yep.
So is the stun setting like? So we would say that's an attachment, or is that a modification? Modification.
That's just a base component of the weapon. I don't think that
Okay, can we say my modification then? So my mod is that I enhance the stun setting so it also has a repulsor.
Sure. Yeah. So that would be a mod. Sure. Yeah. So each attachment has. Yeah. So like.
I have this tinkerer thing, right?
Yeah. Tinker adds hard points. So
But we already have attachments, mods, and hard points. I'm not sure what any of them exactly.
Yeah.
Are.
So in order to add attachments to a gun, it has to have the appropriate number of hard points. So if you have an attachment that requires 1 hard point, your weapon has to have at least one open hard point for that attachment to be attached. So let's just take like hair trigger. Okay, hair trigger is pistols typically are capable of firing as quickly as the trigger can be pulled, thus making the trigger quicker to pull repeatedly. The weapon's rate of fire can be significantly increased. The price of this attachment is 250. HP required is 1. The rarity is 2. And this can only be installed in right ranged light pistols lacking the auto fire quality. So this could be just a normal blaster pistol. So you're like, I want to attach this. It doesn't take anything to just attach that to the gun. You just have to be able to buy it, right?
Yeah.
So you buy the hair trigger,
Yeah.
you attach it to your gun. Now it has a mod option. So the base modifier
I
is,
think I follow now.
what's that?
I think I follow now. So
Okay.
I'm gonna look up a holdout blaster. See how many hard points it has.
And so for the case of what you did, we're just going to say that was a mod. I think that's a really great way to do that. Normally, they're a little bit more, like mods are base hard, I believe. And so your Tinkerer adds hard points to weapons, right?
That allows me to add more modifications to them. So if this took, and wait, hard points are for attachments or modifications?
Theoretically, it can be both. But attachments predominantly, unless a modification says you need an additional hard point for it. But so like the base attachment is what takes up hard points. So again, for hair trigger, the base modification is you get linked +1 and inaccurate +2. That's pretty good. The additional modifications is you have 1 times of inaccurate -1. So
you get the modification is you smooth it out, so you get rid of
exactly. So just attaching the attaching.
So the repulsor setting with stun, adding a repulsor effect to the stun setting makes sense as a.
Yeah, and so what that would have been like if I was doing it for real would be like just a base hard, and that would have been like a modification to the stun attachment, right? Which doesn't like actually exist, but I think it makes sense narratively to like warrant what we did.
Okay.
And
Cool.
traditionally, modifications don't acquire additional money; they just require the checks. So
yeah, but I wanted to add a pretty cool and specific effect. So
yeah.
I wanted to base it on because you can buy objects that do that. So
yeah,
I thought that would be.
Yeah, and there's going to be times I'm like, the rules don't really support what we're trying to accomplish, so I'm going to fudge the rules and make it this way because this makes more sense to me and I think it's cooler, you know? So like here's another attachment, integrated holsters. So properly building in a holster into the framework of an outfit allows one to take some of the weight and awkwardness of a weapon away. However, it does make your armor a little bulkier. So it's hard points required, 2, price 300, rarity 4. And it can only be applied to armor. The base modification is you add +4 encumbrance, which is a lot. May holster up to 2 weapons of encumbrance 3 or lower in the armor. And weapons do not count towards the encumbrance threshold while holstered. So your theoretically could be getting a +10 encumbrance rating, right? Because if you store 2 encumbrance 3, that's 6 plus the additional 4 you're getting. And then so you could just attach that to your armor. You don't need to do anything. But then it has has modifications. This you would be making a roll. You can attach 2, add 1 setback dice to perception checks to find the weapons in the armor, and you can add 3 times of the whole holster 2 additional weapons encumbrance of 3 or lower. That's insane. So you could have up to 5 weapons that don't count towards your encumbrance. Then the final modification is you can get the innate quick draw talent. Quick draw talent.
Were you gonna play?
Yeah. Quick draw talent means you don't have to spend a maneuver to draw a weapon. But right, if you install all of those modifications, you have to spend. Not only does your armor have to have a lot of hard points because it's base 2, but then you would have to make a lot of really hard mechanics checks.
Okay, I'm figuring it out. Well, and I assume we'll work.
Yeah,
together.
no NBD, man, NBD.
I'm very excited for I finally start to get into it, and like I want to get a lot more ranks in Tinkerer.
Yeah.
I want to mod other people's stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
I am only using XP now, and it's like either I'm upgrading an ability that I use at session, or getting something that I think will serve a value that I'm always like gearhead removes setback dice. Like that's I did mechanics checks. Like I'm just better at mechanics.
Yeah.
I only got Tinkerer. Got Tinkerer initially because it was like a new thing to use, but I'm not getting it again until I have a thing that I want to make.
Just picking a place. I'll try and keep us under
Yeah, and we could totally like play around, but like I'd be totally down to letting that, switch that if you want to. Like I want it to be meaningful,
Switch it how? I was we were talking. I can have like a certain number of people that have the Tinkerer head.
Can you read the talent to me again?
Yeah, sure. One moment. Let me pull it up. We got items. Hold on.
Oh, my contact is fucking up. It hurts. Oh, that's a wall. Oh, evil
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Oh boy, next ring's far.
Additional hard point to a number of items equal to ranks in Tinkerer.
Yeah.
Each item may only be modified once.
Okay, yeah. That'd be cool.
Sending out my decoy. I'm taking fire.
grenade out.
Contact with hostile.
There's only 3 times
Fuck.
you can get Tinkerer, so I figure as you get it, does that mean there are 3 items that you get to have additional modification, like 3 items in your orbit that get to have extra modification.
Let me check that out. He's using the modder talent tree. Logan. Ugh, my fucking contact is driving me nuts. Where? Here we go. Let me just check out the talent E real quick. I just gotta read it. You're a modder, right? You went modder.
I'm gonna get some to eat real quick.
I only trust whom I have to trust. Let's
We
keep
got
it
this
at
round squared away.
May add 1 additional hard point to a number of items equal to ranks in Tinker. Okay. So that's reading. If you have 3 ranks in Tinker, 3 items get 1 additional hard point. You can't stack them on 1 item because that's also what it says. Each item may only be modified once. Okay.
Introducing your champion.
Right? Is that how you read that,
I'm the
Logan?
jump master. Ready up.
Oh, I'm the jump master again.
This is a good LZ.
May add 1 additional hard point to a number of items equal to ranks in Tinkerer.
Hold on tight. It's
Each
time to drop,
item
shot,
may
and run.
only be modified once.
Let's reposition here.
Let's explore this way.
It is. Ooh. That might be from special modifications.
FNGs always go first.
There's a great website called Begging for XP that just has all the.
All right. Yep. I'm not.
Yeah. Fuck, my push to talk in this game.
Verdict. Gable gobble.
What would be a good push to talk? Let's try this. I read it as saying you can add 1 hard point to 3 different items at rank 3. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Does that mean 3 different items ever?
No, you could totally change it if you want.
That's what I was curious. So, like, I was like, does this pistol represent one forever?
No, I think you can change it if you want at any point.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was.
Right, and and that makes sense to me because it's like, all right, I'm done using this one for now. Like, obviously that loses the hard point if you get rid of an item, but
I
yeah.
assume we can say it's a certain amount of maintenance to make these special mods, you know, and you only have so much
Yeah, something like that.
to maintaining.
But I mean, the idea is like you have 3 items at any one point in time that get an additional hard point.
Yeah.
Whatever those items are, it doesn't matter. And I think it should keep up with when you change. Or else that's stupid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That like is really hard. So yeah.
You guys gonna play some Apex now?
Yeah, Ben and I are in.
All right.
The ring is not close. Scanning the area.
I think maybe. Oh goodness. Can we
The
sell?
ring is distant. Time is short.
We can go loot that place and get back. How's your night going, Ben?
Oh, I just dropped the wrong weapon, and the teammate picked up all the attachments for the gun I've been wanting to use.
You could ask him to redrop it and say you didn't mean to do that. How did you guys get other shields?
I don't have another shield.
Oh, it shows you as having 2 ticks on my thing.
Yeah,
That's a
you
bug.
too.
That's a bug.
I'll leave you guys to gaming. Peace out, guys.
All right, see.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing tonight.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Oh, I had that purple extended mag for my prowler with the attachment.
Havoc rifle here. Takes a sec to warm up, but very powerful.
That's unfortunate.
Care package being delivered.
Calling in a last package. Looks like a care package is coming in. Big things in that.
Oh, that gun.
Might be something good this way.
So the first 20 minutes, what did they do? All right, so
Gotta help up here.
they fuck, I need that. Now I gotta remember. So they found, what was the first thing you came in on? What were they doing the first thing? At the bioelectrics. So before that, they were kind of like just dicking around. I don't think you missed too much. They were on the ship. they were deciding what they wanted to do. So we were kind of like getting into the RP component of that. And so they were around the comm table. They had woken up after the last session where Kakwi had painted the ship. Ooh, Ben, you're keeping me well fed. And
With
sniper parts. So
Oh.
yeah, so Kakwi had painted the ship. Kiev, who is one of the Wookiees, was out of Tatooine life. No, they were still on the Shadowport, which is a like a space station built in a asteroid to keep it like quiet from, you know, the authorities, which ironically is them. So
Extended light magazine here.
so
Level
yeah,
one.
they
Ammo up.
were on the ship just talking about what to do. So they were just like dicking around. It took, it always takes a party or like a group of people a little bit to get into, their characters and stuff again. So we just spent a little bit of time on doing that. I did a little bit of scene setting for them, of what was going on, what they had learned last time. I did some of that stuff. So
Enemy over there.
oh, that's bullet drop. And so Yogi was like, all right, we're out of Tatooine Light. I need to go get more. And so he set off to find some Tatooine Light, which led them to that bar. He rolled 2 threats, so I made it like a kind of like seedy kind of place. That was the threats. And yeah, that was kind of like, I think, all you really missed, to be perfectly honest.
I'm not sure what teammates.
Oh, I think
Phoenix kit here.
I think one thing you missed was that Kiev went and interacted with the oh, he's a bot.
Teammate is? Oh.
Yeah. Kiev went and looked at the terminal that Yogi took apart last session. I don't know if you remember that, but they took apart an information terminal that a police officer was investigating, and they had a ridiculous encounter with this police
Where's all
officer.
the shooting?
It was so funny. They were such idiots. Yogi, Adam,
Wanna
the
use
character's
zip
playing,
line?
made this decision that Yogi was going to be kind of stupid. Oh, dude, look at it. It's flying. That's so weird. Yeah, it was so ridiculous. It'll be up once I'm done playing. And yeah, so ridiculous. And yeah, Yogi made a decision that his character is going to be stupid, so he wasn't understanding what was being said, but the police officer like wouldn't arrest him.
Firing.
And it was just a big shit show. Big shit show. And then, yeah, so then they made a streetwise check to find a bar that they wanted to go to.
Old painless knocking at the door.
Oh, damn.
Need a medic.
Yeah, yeah, so they went in the bar, ordered drinks, and, the great example of why that the system is my favorite is because he flipped out the light side token to say Sprang was there, which was the person I wanted them to go see the whole session. So they finally made that realization. Nice try. Yeah, it worked out fantastically. I was really happy with how they're starting to understand the system. It's like so weird. It's like as a player, it's like I have all these options, and it's like, yeah, you have voice in what happens. That's what makes it fun. Where it's like that's not true of D&D in the same way. I love it when my players fuck up my plans. Yeah. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites, if not my favorite. No, it's my favorite. I don't know what I'm saying. It's my favorite. Yeah, FFG. Their like parent company got bought out or some shit. So they did a bunch of they actually did some reshuffling before they got bought out. And they started like stripping off yeah, not good stuff. And so they sold, so they like restructured everything, and then their new organization didn't want it. They were just making business decisions. And so, hey Ben, do you know who bought the FFG system?
No one bought it.
Who's running it then? That place you sent us, that company?
Yeah, Azimuth or Azim. So I don't know how to say it. They basically reorganized. They didn't
Oh, I thought
sell it.
someone new had it.
Kind of. It's no longer FFG. Basically, what they did is they broke FFG apart, and so now it's FFG board gaming and FFG like role playing.
Got it. Okay, that was confusing to me. But FFG for the time being is still selling it, right?
Kind of. It sounds like they're going to complete their current commitments, but this new company is planning to continue producing and printing previous material.
Yeah.
Basically, I listened to the CEO. Another group's dropping here. I listened to the CEO, and he was basically saying that this way people are going to be working on a project instead of not sure what projects they're going to be on and that type of thing. And then also helps from a logistical perspective. There's a caustic.
Oh shit!
But I sent you a link to the YouTube video where the discussion was had about all that a while back.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I sent it at Facebook.
I believe you. Still remember it. Nothing new. Yeah. Sorry, I misspoke then. Fiend False. No, I don't think it's dead. I think they're gonna produce stuff. I also think like the fan community is gonna revitalize it. One of my friends I met on the Interverse is running a self-led project to basically build it up. Yeah, FFG. Yeah. But yeah, so he's not only respecting previous, like, because Edge of the Empire is such a fucking shit show because it was the first one that came out, right? But he's respecting a bunch of talent trees that he wants to do and creating new content too. There was a couple different things I was part of that were like that. One was called Expanded Horizons. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. Fortunately, like Genesis just like kind of gives you the freedom to, you could play Star Wars if you want because there's plenty of content and just make your own stuff.
This is your champion.
They give you like tools to build talents and shit like that. Oh, I'm the jump master?
Let's check out this area. Hold on tight. It's time to drop, shock, and rock.
Alright, buddy. See ya. Have a great night. Thanks for joining. And I'm building that NPC. Enjoy any wrestling that happens. See you, Logan. Thanks again for joining. Appreciate it, pal. Super Hosh. Oh, okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. Gotta let me know which ones you're watching. I need some new shows. Nice, 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 nice. Pay-per-view. Nice, nice. Batwoman? Any good? Gotta check that out. I'm so behind on my superhero stuff. I'm super excited for them to keep putting out stuff on Disney. Yeah, I'd watch some of Arrow. It was pretty good. But don't let me hold you up if you gotta go. Sorry, I keep talking. You're like, I gotta go, and I just keep yakking.
New kill leader. Call him if you spot him.
Yeah, the Loki show is gonna be so dope. So dope, bro. Yeah, I could talk literally forever. I love talking. A little bit too much sometimes. I was gonna take it. Fine. Chatting, chatty box.
I need a backpack.
All right, well, enjoy your shows. Again, appreciate and love all the support, man. Really, really appreciate it. Can't say that enough. And have a truly fantastic evening. I wish nothing but best for you and your fam. Really going, really going.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
All right, see you, Logan. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I need to tab back into game actually though to be able to do it.
Do what?
I don't know. I'm just off push to talk now. I was talking to some peeps in chat.
45 seconds. Ring
You
ain't
are
far.
cruising.
Does not look looted.
It's just like really uncomfortable, Ben. You're like putting me in the dust.
I know, what's wrong? Are you feeling okay?
I was talking to somebody.
Half of one.
But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, man. I ran today. It wasn't very far, but I ran. I did a bunch of goddamn streaming, which was fun. The
Cool.
role-playing game tonight. Yeah, I had 3 new followers today. I had someone chatting in from some other country. I don't even know where.
That's cool, man.
We had a really good role-playing game session that started out with them just wanting to go to the cantina and drink. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Do whatever you want, but let's like do something. And then they did something. So, fuck, I forgot to press record. God damn it. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'm actually gonna take those medkits. But yeah, so all in all, was fun. Would do it again.
Cool. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, but anyway, so the role-playing game tonight, I just got to tell the story because I think it's a perfect example of why FFG is the best system. So they went off and they came up with Tatooine Light, which is just like a shitty, like PBR kind of beer. And one of the characters, 2 of them are playing Wookiees who are brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yogi and Kiev, who are against this like other rival Wookiee group, and they're just a bunch of memes. And it was so funny because they were like, all right, we're just gonna go to the cantina and like dick around or whatever. There's guys in here, Ben. And And it turned out, so Adam, one of the Kiev brothers, you know, was like, he's like, can I flip a light side token to say the person we're looking for is in here? And I was like,
Damn.
bro, that's literally how the light side tokens work. Where the fuck are these guys?
On me.
Chimney. Old Painless knocking at the door. Smoke out. Give me a second. Recharging shield.
No one's near me. Oh, never mind. Gotta execute it.
Fuck you. Oh, there's 2 of them!